I'll put that up there. All right. We are live. Come on. It's time to game. I guess I always should test streams as we go live. I don't know how, like, I don't know how professional streamers make sure that everything is going well before the stream has started. Okay, well, I can just confirm that everything is going well. Sweet, let's go. Oh, actually, hold on. We have two more lights to throw on here. Let's go ahead and throw into a match real quick. Whoa. I have 2 new monitors coming too. They're just not here yet, so they will eventually be here. And then we'll have a really cool setup for the Rip and Chip Friday. So, ooh, yes, we always want to go first. We're always gaming to go first. This camera's like, I can't wait till we have the actual DSLR camera, because this camera's like so close. I feel like if I barely move, I'm out of frame. Yeah, great. We're starting Porygon. Sick. This is like the big thing, either starting Articuno. All right, let me see. Mewtwo, sick. Well, so we go for the Proton. We probably just do triple Murkrow. And then we were able to game. He's gonna be able to use this too, most likely, I assume. Okay, the energy, excuse me, probably can't attack this turn, so we're going to throw the energy on here and just go ahead and pass. Let me see if I can get that other light going. All right, we are gaming. Okay, handheld fan on the Mewtwo is interesting, to say the least. Oh, I did forget to tell people that we're streaming. I'm so sorry. Let me progress through my turn real quick. I can't even Giovanni like switch into the Honchkroach here. I don't even know what I do. I can't go for the energy. Proton's kind of useless. Well, wait, let's just switch your active. Oh, wait, switch your active. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, you can still do this, even if they don't have a Pokemon. 60, 120, 180. Oh, if I just hit 1, I just win the game right here, right? Oh, so close. So close. Though we can't just set up. I mean, he knocks me out going back into my turn. But I think we can just set up. Yeah, unfortunately, the Ultra Ball doesn't do us anything here. Petrol doesn't really do us anything. Oh, he's weak to dark. Whoops. Sorry, buddy. Did not think that Mewtwo was weak to dark. Completely forgot. And that will be the end of that. Game 1 in the books. Let's go. All before I could even tell chat that we're live streaming. Okay. Wow, that was... I forgot Mewtwo's weak. Psychic, weak to dark. Who would have thought? Alright. We have a bunch of people going crazy over on the new YouTube video. Make sure you guys check that out. Oh, wait, are we not live? Oh, yeah. Okay, we are. I was like, it's literally not showing. Okay, we're all set. We're chilling. We're gaming already. All right, let me just throw that into the ether world. All right, let's get back to gaming. Let's get back to it. All right, just keep climbing the ladder. I was doing pretty well today, but then I got busy at work, and then I had to be like, hey, I can't keep playing in a tournament. I lost, then I won one, so I was 2-1 going into, I think, a favorable matchup. It was Polt, so could have possibly won that match. It could have been 3-1, so, but work calls. Having this like a weird ear pain last couple days. It's been killing me. All right, we're flipping coins. It's a sign to play Kangaskhan. It's a sign. All right, your opponent will determine who goes first. Well, that's good for them. I'm happy. I'm honestly, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled and excited for them. Whoa. Okay. Great. Now we get our choice, Articuno or... That's great. That's great. Dracom TV, what is going on? We just keep starting Porygon. We never can start the Honk Roach. Dinner has came. Oh yeah, this Team Rocket deck is insane. I'm gonna have to eat on stream because I'm starving. But I mean, look at the meals that I get.
Okay, you're gonna make it.
This is so good. I have the greatest wife ever. So, all right. Well, I got this new Shura mic so that I could eat on stream, and you don't hear my chomping when I move the mic away. Okay, we're cooking. Okay, do we think he can get the knockout the next turn is my thing. If he can't... because ignition energy get burned. We're just going to roll the dice on this one. Throw this down. And either we get a really nice next turn or we don't. Alakazam's... Okay, the issue is Alakazam... yeah, we probably do just get knocked out straight if he puts one more grass energy. Yeah, Alakazam. It's hard because this deck evolves. I mean, I guess we could use Murkrow. We could just hit you with Murkrow for 30, and you can never deal damage to it because of Articuno's ability. Can't place damage counters. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna lose to Murkrow here. That's cool. Bye, Murkrow. I was hoping. I probably should have not did that. I think if I was playing an event, I wouldn't have done that, but... And we're playing Hydrapple, which is so sick. Normally, we're actually really good into this matchup. But if you play the, what I've been seeing people play is the... Togekiss that flips a coin. You could play an Ignition Energy or just load it with energy, and then you can just take knockouts. So, it's alright. Alright. Sick. They're just gonna have a Lilies anyways. So, it's okay, but... Grab this back real quick. KO the bench and hit Haunch or Mewtwo. Yeah, definitely possible, especially with it being a one prize deck. You can kind of control the tempo. So, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Because then you could just... You could Dust Snore the Articuno. But again, I actually don't like this version. Dex doesn't play away for Articuno to attack. Wow. Wow. Just kill my boy. Just kill my boy. For no reason. It's funny because he can actually just kill the Murkrow. Or kill the Articuno. I guess he's just trying to really target down my attackers. Though, if I can pop off this turn, like, we can go crazy and take this knockout. Oh. What's up, Jog? Any word on those SPC boxes? Special Pokemon Center boxes? They were released from Customs. I think we made a tweet about it. They've since been released. We got all the Tohoku in. And most of them are already probably like a day out. So as soon as they get here, we'll keep everyone in the loop. I know it's been a long time coming, and I trust me when I say I apologize. All right. Now our opponent could be in some trouble. This is what makes this deck so disgusting. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna always say Great Gideon. What's going on, buddy? Oh my gosh. We need 7. It's a lot, right? We can hit 480 damage. This is the part where I suck, though, the math. 60, 120, 180, 240, 300, 360. It's really hard because to remember which it's a nickname at this point, I approve. It's like, man, this deck when it's like this, firing on cylinders, like it just does this. Like again, like game 1 of the tournament I was playing earlier, I just couldn't hit I hit 1 energy in like I couldn't tell you how long, so that was brutal. We're gaming. I think that's so. Papa Boodle. I really need to hit energy this turn. There we go. Alright. That Porygon don't hurt. Yeah, I guess because this thing gets knocked out. We want that last Murkrow line. But then we can... 60, 120... Giovanni's kind of not useful here. Though I'll be honest, I don't know if he's going to take a knockout this turn now that he lost his double energy source. Oh, this food is so good. Yeah, this deck has a deck I'm playing has a really bad matchup into me because it's like I can just typically go 2-2-2 on prizing, and it's a one prize deck. Yeah, this is not good for him. Yeah, we bring it back down. We knock this out. We bring it back down to 2 prizing, but we actually can't knock it out. There's actually like nothing to do, just a pass. Because I don't want. There's no point in putting 60, and I can't use Archer, so I can't use Rocket Factory to draw. Market Scraper, what is going on? Hopefully you're having a great Wednesday night. Hump day! He's never moving this Tapu Boo Boo, by the way. As someone who plays Hydrapple, you're never moving this Pokemon out of active. Just gonna pass. It's funny, it has 140 HP, so even if I got like, let's say like a Proton or like another Rocket Supporter I can't use, I literally can't do anything. Did I say Proton? Oh yeah. Also, we got a bunch of new sounds for our soundboard. Banger!
I can speak in Japanese. Kawaii, kawaii.
Okay, finally. That do was reasonable. All right. Now we game. Guess the Arion's fine. I was always gonna find something. My love for this deck is how quick you can get down to like no cards in your deck. I've almost decked out multiple times playing this deck. Rocket Feathers! 1, 2. Probably not gonna need Archer. Actually, if he doesn't take this knockout... It is all 2 prizes left, so the Giovanni's actually what's probably less useful. Alright, we got a couple more sound effects. So yeah, that's for when I pull a boa. I have a sound effect to go with it. It's like too much food here. Too much food. Oh yeah, that's the one. All right. My boy is loaded up to kill this Honchkroach, but then we just win. Unless he has like an unfair stamp, he's hiding in that deck, which we play the unfair stamp, but I didn't. Oh, I did take a knockout actually. LOL, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. We definitely took. Oh, Meowth? Meowth for unfair stamp? Oh, wait. Oh, he's throwing the mouth away. I was going to say, can't Meowth for unfair stamp, but he could Meowth for Petrol for unfair stamp. Let's see what he does. We knew it was coming. We knew it. Oh my god. Into the ignition energy, though. Well, scoop it up, buddy. We just don't miss. Oh, 280. I was going to put the Final Fantasy fanfare on here, but I didn't. So, cooking. We are cooking. 2-0. Okay. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be playing Honkroach. The birds. The bird is the word today. The Lord will not let me start with a Murkrow. Would not let me start with a Murkrow. This matchup is kind of funny, though, because we resist fighting. The birds resist fighting. So Mega Lucario without a buff cannot kill me. What is up, Abner? Sorry, I didn't even see your comment. Dragapult is insane deck, but it's a deck that you have to play like slow. You like literally have to play it like you're not like Raging Bolt where you're just like attack, attack, attack. No, that is not the game plan for that deck. Not even a little bit. All right, if he doesn't boss Makahita, so, well, even if he does, we're chilling. Wow. Well, if he doesn't hit me with a judge, it's going to be a rough day for him. It's going to be a rough day. Trying to eat my potato in peace. Can we one-shot a Mega Lucario? We only need 7. 7, right? Because... No, 6, right? 60, 120, 180, 240, 300, 360. Only 6? We have 4 already in hand, though. The math is mathing right now. The math is mathing, boys and girls. If we can find an Ariana. Or... maybe a stadium. If we can find the stadium. Oh, the Ariana, let's go. Okay. All right. All right. How do we got to do this? Palpad the bird. Wrong bird. Wrong bird. Wrong bird. Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher! Alright, we're down to what? 6 cards in hand? I need to hit 2. Or Roto Sticks. Not good. Not good. Oh, so close. So very close. We will, however... We'll keep the Archer for if he takes the knockout. He may play the Wallies, though. That's my worry, is that he plays the Wally. Oh. These little pieces of corn will not stay on my plate. Didn't even need to see it to know. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even have attacked. I should have just waited. Like, waited one turn, and then went all in. Aren't I resistant? How did he hit me for the extra... Oh, yeah, he had to use a Premium Power Pro. Premium Power Pro. I am almost out of birds here. We're on a suicide bird watch here. Bro, no support? Insane. Alright. Well, we're going to Archer here, so. We do have to be careful. We do got to be careful. Okay. We could get 4 this turn. We could get 6 this turn. Or we could just get double ignition energy too. That's cool. Yeah, that's actually what I was planning. I really just wanted to get double ignition energy. Oh. Yeah, we probably lose this one. He's about to have to Mega Brave us. Well, that was a judge that worked in our favor. Not really. We don't have the energy. And we're really almost out of Murkrows already. He did have to Mega Brave us. That's pretty funny. But we should be able to take the knockout if we can get another Murk. Okay, wait. How many Night Stretchers am I down? So I'm down... Oh, I'm only down 1 bird. 2 Rockets energies, though. That's actually the bigger thing. Oh, and 2 Night Treasures. Okay. So we are in a pretty bad situation right now. If we can take the knockout on this turn, I'll be in a better situation. So definitely should have a bird in deck. Oh, we got 2 birds in deck. Actually, I should, actually deck search. I don't really care about sport. Okay, Merklights that we knew we had deck. Okay, Night Stretchers in deck. We have 4. Okay, all of our energies in deck. Everything. Oh, beautiful. Now we just got to hit it, right? Of course, we hit the other factory when we have factory down. All right, we hit an energy. Oh, yeah, we're taking a knockout now. We're taking the knockout now. I'll sing for you guys if you want, but normally I charge. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, it's only 1. I thought it was my Roto stick. I thought it was Roto that I used that. Ariana? All right, so what I'm so bad at math. 280, 60, 120, 60, 180, or 60, 120, 180, 240. So 5. So still 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, still everyone in my hand. Well, that's not going to be good. Boom. Well, let's hope we draw something off one of the 3. By the way, we did not get another birds down, so we need to get another... Yeah, this deck's also super cheap to bling out in real life. I mean, I don't know. Now that Honker is doing better, or Rockets is starting to do better, but before, it was like most of them were like a couple dollars. Like $3 full arts. If I can get a Giovanni's, right? What do I got? 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm at 280. Oh, what a son of a... Oh, we don't like him. We don't like him. We don't like that. None at all. We didn't like that at all. And the Lily! Oh, my God. Bro, when you have it all, you have it all. Realistically, our only way to win this match is to hit a Giovanni, so we have to put the bird up and hope that we hit the Giovanni or a transmitter or rotostick. How many transmitters do we now? Oh, we have a transmitter in deck, possibly, and 2 Giovannis, so it should be possible. Let's thin the deck. Thinning is winning. We still have factory down, so whoops. Okay. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. We just literally lost one. There we go. Brian, what is going on? Oh, Byron. Sorry. All right, we would need a lot more to catch that Lucario. Yeah, we're going to lose here, but that's okay. We gave it the old college try. Can't say we didn't try. I might be basically out of supporters. I have like 1, 2, 3 left. I can't even knock this thing out. 4. So is that 60, 120, 240? Yeah, I can only hit 300. I actually can't knock them out. I do just lose this one. Yeah, you need to learn how to play this game. This game is a ton of fun. This game is a ton of fun. All right. Probably scoop it up here. Yeah, because we don't have Porygons. We do not have the Gons of Pories. Yeah, how unfortunate. Yeah, literally, that's my last Rocket supporter even in the deck. Oh, can Miracle Headset? Couldn't even hit the Miracle Headset. I could hit for 60. Okay.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
Alright. Taking the loss. Taking the L there. 2-1. Not bad, though. Not bad. Quick question I had. Are we going to be able to place orders on the day of the Rip and Ship? Yes, you'll actually be able to place orders until 9 p.m. the day of the Rip and Ship. So, yeah, that's our sound for when we lose. If we celebrate our dubs, we have to celebrate our losses. So, wow, that matchup was quick. They were like, "Yeah, you want to play? Get in the game." One thing, a little suffering from success moment. When you get like high elo in the game, when you get up to like 1700, 1800, bro, it takes like 3 to 5 minutes to get into a game sometimes. Maybe it's like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. It's like longer than a minute though, just to get into each game. Bro, my day has been stressful in the morning because if you saw, we had a bunch of new product drop. And then trying to coordinate that all while working. And then, but knowing I was coming here to come hang out with you guys, like literally all day, I've been like, oh my god, I can't wait to stream and can't wait to hang out with you guys. So it's been good. So what about yours though? I'm more interested in hearing about you guys' day, because trust me, I live a boring life. Very, very boring. And that's the way I like it. I'm 33. I like boring. I don't like excitement even a little bit. My excitement is ripping like bangers on stream. That's about it. All right, we can hit the apple for 30 damage if we truly want to. I don't think we're going to do that, though. I think we're going to proton and get more set up here. Rockets Factory. Now, normally we'd probably want to bump the stadium, but I want to draw because this is awfulness. But this is good. This is good because we can evolve. Yeah, and we can start cooking pretty big next turn. We actually want him to take the knockout so he can archer next turn. I don't think he could Badoo me, but just in case, we're going to grab 2 Honcroaches. And then we'll pass. And actually hope he takes the knockout. Yes! You want to see it? You want to see it? Hold on. We are multi-streaming. We're, it should be YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, technically. Corey is literally packing as we speak, but I stole some products so I could show it. Say Spanish Ascended Heroes tins, and then Spanish, the Embor boxes. So. Which, babe, I did tell you. I want to make sure I told you. Cookie. That if they get 3, yeah, you okay? What's wrong? Okay. Just making sure. Alright, what did I miss? What did I miss? Bro. Whoa! Okay, maybe we could have waited to put the Rocket Stadium down. No, because we would have wanted to draw that anyways. Alright. Oh, we want an Archer here. We're going to want an Archer, actually. So, let's do this. Let's do this. Hello from Twitch. Now that I can see you on this Twitch. Maybe we can buy the display case. What do you mean? What do you mean the display case? Oh, Abner! I can't wait for to see I can't wait to see what you pull. Okay, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna hope to hit a sick amount of Rocket supporters, like an absolute disgusting amount. Nope. How about just 1? Ariana's a good one though, and we got the Rocket's energy, so. We probably don't even hit this turn. We'll probably just get hit, and that's fine. Let's throw Archer into hand. Make him scared to take the knockout. You know what? Actually, because we can refill our hand better. There we go. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're big chilling. I haven't lost to this deck yet. Got the Paldean Fates on the way. Let's go! Shiny Charizards? Or the Gardevoir. Spanish Gardevoir. Spanish Gardevoir. Dawn? We're going straight for the Meganium line. Meganium. Okay. Okay, alright. It's fine. 330 to my bird! Killing my birds, bro. But I'm about to draw. Watch, I'm going to draw an energy. Ooh. Okay. I figured it was going to be an energy to plug my board even farther up. All right. Bunch of Rocket supporters. Go! Okay. That's not a bunch of Rocket supporters, but it is at least 4, and that's what we need for our knockout. 60, 122, 40. Oh, we need 5? Brother. Brother. How are we 1 short? how are we going to be one short of killing this thing? We're going to be literally one short. No Ariana. We want the Ariana. Boom. That's crazy. Crazy! Here's where this deck can kind of falter, though. It's like where this deck can just if you miss. I haven't, by the way, have not found a need for the Ultra Ball yet. I mean, you can discard cards to make Porygon stronger, and then it also finds your things. But man, there's so many more times I wish it was like a Pokegear. So it is something I've considered switching for sure. We're just getting syrup stormed. Oh my gosh, over and over. This guy has no regard from me. He doesn't care. He doesn't actually doesn't even care. All right, I am going to finally take the knockout here, though. I hope. We're going to put the Rocket's energy down. We're going to go here. We don't even have any birds left. Any birds we get will be through a Night Stretcher. We literally have to try to mill our hand down. It's actually the Rocket energy is what I want to get rid of, if I'm going to get rid of one. No, you know what? I'm not getting rid of the energy. Oh, well, I already played the Ultra Balls, though. I guess I'm getting rid of the energy. Which is kind of dumb, because now I have to play double Articuno down. Well, never mind. I discarded Articuno. I was so ready to, like, not even hit a bird. But we're gaming, bro. We continue. The horrors persist, but so do I. Draw 2! Alright. 2. We just gotta get rid of 2. So long! Bye-bye! So now we take 2 prizes with the next bird that goes up. He's gonna kill this bird. I'm gonna put up this little birdie. And then we're gonna finalize the game with a Porygon. I haven't lost this deck yet, and I truly mean I will not. I don't care. Unfair stamp me. Unfair stamp me. I know it's coming. I know the unfair stamp is coming. 1 second. While he does this. All right, we're back. Yeah. Yes, sir. It's a Han Croach's world, and you're just living in it, buddy. We need, what, 4? All right. We know we're going to get hit with that unfair stamp, so we do want to keep as many cards as possible. So we can, no, not Proton, Petrol for our stadium. So in case we hit something, there we go. We gaming. We gaming, bro! We do need to hit 4. Actually, I'll keep a Giovanni in case he puts up a 1 prizer. A little tap of Boo Boo or a Meganium to try to win the game out. Haven't lost to this deck yet, and I'm starting. It's not happening. Now here's where we get like unfair stamped, and we just lose because we don't have energy we can play. So, by the way, I told you he was gonna put up Meganium. I knew that was coming. Pachow! 21. Oh, now I feel so full after eating. Ignition energy. War ignited. Oh, I didn't even see. I opened some Riftbound packs recently. Yeah, how do you like it? I didn't. I've never even seen Riftbound cards, to be honest with you. I know it's like hype, but I've never seen anything about it, so. But I like that the texture of the card's better than English. I mean, it's not hard to do. All right. So we predicted it. We predicted it pretty well, by the way. So we only need to hit 210 to kill Fezdippity, or actually even less to kill Meowth. We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 260. So, yeah, we win. We got it. We're goated gamers. Once again. We'll put this up. We'll ask him to give me the Meowth. I should have just went for the attacker. Can't lose, won't lose. That's a lot of Rocket supporters in prizing, actually. Three, 1, baby. We're going to bring it down to a nice sitting position. I know I just ate and I should probably be standing, but I want to chill. I want to sit for a little bit. We'll stand again shortly. But all right, come on, chair. Oh, my chair is stuck on a cord. I'm like, why is it not moving? All right, here we go. Whoa, this mic is everywhere. All right. All right. Wow, now it feels weird sitting because I've been standing. Oh, wow. I've got like a bunch of missed calls, text. What is going on? What is going on? Random Miami phone number called me. Oh, okay. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Flip 1 coin. It's tails. Oh, I would like to go. All right, going first, and we get the Murkrow start this time. Come on. Of course. Oh, Murkrow. I didn't see it, to be honest. By the way, this is to show you how Pokemon has pretty much taken over my life, my entire life. This is a tape measure that is Cramorant. This is literally what I used when I was measuring the space over here. A Cramorant tape measure. All right. Put the Porygon down. Let's Roto Stick. Let's grab some things. Let's Proton out some birds. Bro, what are you hitting me with the emoji for? What are you emojiing me for, bro? I don't deserve the emoji. You're so rude. No, there's no point putting the second Porygon down. My big thing is we have no way of getting our big bird. Actually, petrol for Pokey, not Pokestop, Powpad, Pokepad, and then oh my God, Zoroark. Zoroark's like one of our most favorite matchups in the whole wide world. Though this is not gonna be fun. Boy puts the Badoo down. The Badoo ends castle, free retreat into the Badoo. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't even care. I didn't even care. Even though now I can't. Oh, actually, we can just straight up. Oh, we need Rocket's energy. Actually, we do need the Rocket's energy. Proton is not good. We can petrol for the stadium and hope to hit either the Rocket's energy or Big Bird. How about we hit neither? That's sick. So sick, actually. What does Deceit do? Oh, okay. I've never used the first attack, so I wasn't even sure what it did. If we're being honest. I guess Porygon Q can come down. Next turn. Man, what am I doing next turn if I'm not... Am I using the... no, I'm passing. I'm passing. I'm passing. This might be a little tough of a matchup. This might be a little tough of a matchup. Lilies, they always have it, of course. Lily. Lily Gant. Lily Gant. Oh, now the camera's like too high. Because I'm no longer standing. Ooh, little shaky cam. It's like I'm in a horror movie. All right, good enough. Good enough. Yeah, itchy pollen. Itchy pollen. That's what they... Bro, I really want to just, like, Porygon 2 this guy for 40. But, oh, it'd be for 60. I could almost kill something. But unfortunately, I think it's just a pass. I think I am just going to let him take full advantage of this. Where were you when Cramorant died for our sins? 3 Zoroark! All you're doing is giving me those prizey babies. Oh, those tasty 2 prizers. I don't know if he plays... If he doesn't play Darmanitan, I'm in good shape. If he plays Darmanitan, we probably lose. I haven't lost to a Zoroark yet, I don't think. But that's because in both tournament runs, the Zoroarks I played, none of them ran Darmanitan. I think there's a new build not running Darmanitan, to be fair. And here's where I see the Darmanitan get put down. Just because. Thank you to everyone on YouTube going and watching our new YouTube video. I'm just seeing all the comments. So thank you guys. Of course, now we get the Ariana. We have too many cards in our hand. So the thing is, once we get a bird, we're in like a really good spot. So I'm not worried at all. Because if we just evolve, boom, 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 and kill, we're in an insane spot. So I'm actually just going to chill. The Badoo does not threaten me. Again, if he has the Darmanitan, then I'm worried. But until I see a Darmanitan, we are not worried even a little bit. We're trading. We are trading. Oh, I gotta check something. Oh, I gotta learn to spell. Stream elements. Itchy pollen once again. And still no Darmanitan, though, so... We are happy right now. We are happy. Weird. Okay. Let's get back to gaming. This can wait. Alright, no. We actually just got a second Ignition Energy. So we're just gonna pass. We're gonna let this guy get his entire board fully established. That's all we're gonna do. I don't care. I actually don't care about anything else. I want to see if he can deck himself out by just trading. Mole doesn't let us scan TC. Yes, it does not for whatever reason. I think an Android does, but the I think Android does, but not Apple for some reason. Maybe some kind of laws with their app store or something. But yeah, you can just you got to do it on the PC is the easiest. I remember like when Celebrate. Oh my god, my opponent's down to 9 cards. Unless he like judges. What is he? Do they even play Judge? I don't think they play Judge. He could unfair stamp me? But I'm gonna take the first 2 prizes here now. Give me a Zoroark. We're gaming, bro. I need a... and I'm going to draw a couple extra cards off this. There we go. Can't use them, though, because Itchy Pollen. Archer. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that was silly. I didn't even have enough. That was so silly. I didn't have enough to even take the knockout. Maybe that was God telling me not to take the knockout. God was like, no, you have to let him just keep trading until he has no cards left in his deck. I wonder if he retreats back into Badoo. That'd be so funny. At that point, I'm not attacking. I'm forcing him to attack. Oh, no. He's going to attack now. He's going to Reshiram. I didn't even think they played Reshiram anymore. He's going to hit me for 240. Virtuous Flame, right? Oh, Powerful Rage. Powerful Rage. I guess he could Virtuous Flame me for 170. Technically, Night Joker. He's a little joker, a little guy. But now, unfortunately, I am going to cook him because he did just allow me access to items. And I know, again, he's hoping for that big unfair stamp play here, but we're going to give it to him, and he's not going to appreciate it. We're going to go here. We're going to set up another little baby birdie because that's all we really need. I got what I need. We're going to Pokepad because if we get unfair stamped, I don't want to get unfair stamped into Pokepad again. We need energy if we get unfair stamped. Just one? Cringe. Can we even... Oh, we barely get the knockout. Oh my god, that's crazy. We didn't hit a rocket supporter. I mean, we have the item, so it's good. It's going to work out for us here, but... Yeah. Yeah, we don't use any of this in case he... Here's some high level gameplay. I'm not using any of these items under the guise that he unfair stamped. Now, obviously, if he unfair stamps me into Badoo, it is what it is. But Badoo doesn't really do anything for us. But if he tries to attack with, like, Zoroark, even if he unfair stamps me, now I have 3 Transceivers and Miracle Headset back in my deck. So, we're gaming. I could have put down the Artic... Oh, wait, I think I drew the Articuno off prizing. I was going to say, I could have used the Articuno, put it down so that I don't get unfair stamped back into the Articuno. Yeah. Watchtower. Zerosix is gross. But, hey, that's not a bad idea. What do we got? We can definitely let you go. We want the energy for the next Honkroach. We want the rockets. So we got 2. 3, 4, 5. How many energy are left in deck? That's what's gonna make me... Oh, I got 4 theoretically. Okay, we'll let that go. That Zerosix was insane though. Ouch. I honestly was thinking about unfair stamp, not Zerosix. Oh, now the unfair. Now the unfair stamp. He just wanted me to ditch a bunch. All right. But we did hit the ignition energy. Unfortunate. We just need to hit... Dang, now we just need... We need Ariana. How many are left? 3 Arianas in deck. If we hit an Ariana, we're in a good space. Because we don't have that many, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're only hitting not 180 damage. So we can't take the knockout with the Porygon Ignition Energy. Not yet. But the Transceiver. Always goated. Always there. When we need it. Don't thumbs down emoji me, you little rat. You just gotta believe. You gotta have faith. Heart of the cards type deal. Hey! No unfair stamp. That's cool. Chilling. Roto. What are we hitting? Are we hitting for knockout? 60, 120, 180, 240, 300! Oh my god, bro. Oh my god! Boom. 60, 120, 180, 240, 300! Off the unfair stamp. My birds are unstoppable. We really need the last ignition energy, though, by the way. So Porygon can attack. Otherwise, excuse me. Do we have Night... Oh, we have a Night Stretcher available if it's not in prizing. So we could Night Stretcher back the bird. I don't know how many is left in deck, possibly, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total, and I have 2 in hand. So there's 3 in deck. So I can hit 300, technically. If they're all in deck, I could hit 300. It's unlikely. It's unlikely they're all in deck. But if they are, we're gaming, bros. We're gaming. So, okay, so look. So I'll go down to 6 on my draw. Right? 6 on draw. And I have 4. I have 3, 4, 5, 6 in hand. I'll have 7 in hand. I'll have 6 in hand. I'll have 5 in hand. I'll draw 3. I'll have 3 cards left. It's going to be close. Now, if we hit the ignition energy, we just win. If we can hit the ignition energy, we just win. But now, what do we do? Do we bank? Oh, actually, if we don't have Night Stretcher... Oh, if we don't have Night Stretcher... Do we have to bank on hitting the ignition energy? Or... I guess it's easier to find. We can petrol for Night Stretcher. But can we can't petrol for energy. So yeah, we're gonna have to go. Oh, but if we petrol, we don't have enough supporters in deck. Alright, we're just gonna have to ball. We're gonna have to hope and pray. Of course there's the Night Stretcher. Immediately punishing us. Immediately punishing us. That's okay. That's okay. That's alright. That's something that I'm gonna like. No. Oh, yeah. Last 2. Oh, the ignition is prized. Oh. GG's. The ignition was prized. If ignition wasn't prized, we would win the game here, but... Honestly, 60, 120, 180, 240. Oh, it's 300. Yeah, I had game. If I would have went the other route, I would have won it. Could have, should have, would have. Yeah, buddy. No R command incoming. I hate people that use emojis. If you use emojis in game, don't. All right, 3-2. Could have played that much differently. All right. I am so ready for Greninja tomorrow. I'm so ready for the Greninja. I'm so ready for Greninja. All right. Oh my god, in like an hour, we've got in 5 games. Games are like 12 minutes each. We're cooking tonight. I'm thinking, maybe we build a pre-rotation Greninja deck just for fun. Oh, we're not trying to import. We're trying to do a new list. So we need Froakie. Froakie's only having 60 HP. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary if you ask me. That's some cute Froakie, though. That's a cute Froakie. That's actually the worst Froakie, though. This is the more optimal Froakie. Yeah. So we're going for Froakie. Frogadier. This is the better Frogadier, right? Pretty sure. Yep, this is just the better Frogadier. We're going Greninja. 3 Greninja. Do I have like an alternate art I can use? I got it. We got it. Let's do it. All right. This is going to be like a Grand Tree build, I think. So we want Grand Tree. We want Chorus. Like 3 Choruses. We want Ignition Energy, and we want like 6 water, maybe. Let's see how many gold waters I have. I have 6. There we go. That was it. That settled it for me. Ignition. Because he uses water energy. Yep. Okay. And then another line that we Grand Tree with. We could do Frostlass. Frostlass? Snow We could do like 3 of these. Maybe a 3-2 line. I don't know if we really want. I guess we could put 1 Mega Frostlass in the deck, right? To handle big basics. And then I think we put the Dust line in here on a pretty heavy count. Like a 2-2 line. And then we need Fez. And Latios. So we're not trapping ourselves in active. Alright. That's a pretty good lot of Pokemon. Maybe even actually just go down to a 2-2-1 line for the Frostlass builds. Alright. This Grand Tree lets you evolve in any Pokemon, right? Yeah, so that's actually not that bad for what we're cooking up. Alright, so now probably try to find a rare candy or 2. In case because you can only Grand Tree once per turn. So let's go like double candy. Oh, such beautiful energy. All right. I don't know if you put in that 1 air balloon just in case you don't find the Latios. Because again, if you whiff, it's pretty bad. Triple boss. Let's do triple boss, and then if we need space, we'll pull a boss out. That'll be what we pull. Okay. It's been a while since I've needed a deck with Buddy Poffins, but we'll throw 4 Buddy Poffins in there. No Crispin. Crushing Hammer's funny, but not needed. Dawn. A copy of Dawn could be interesting. Goes against Grand Tree, but there'll be plenty of matchups where we probably don't have Grand Tree accessible, so energy switch is not important, area is not important, none of this is really too important. Hilda, just double Hilda I would think is probably more than enough. 4 lilies. All right. 3 Night Stretcher. 2 Night Stretcher, probably, right? Probably don't need 3 Night Stretcher. Pokepad to find our evolution line and our Dusclops line. Probably pretty good, right? How many slots do we have left in this deck? Ooh. Bosley. Hey, big man. Maybe 2 Pad and 2 Ultra Ball. Right. Could also see a Rose's Encouragement. But Rose's Encouragement, I think, is only for basic energy, so I think All right, this is what we're going with as a starting pool here. Greninja. Okay. Probably shouldn't be playing it on ladder, but let's do it. Let's see how hard we can fall off the ladder. The fall off is inevitable. We're back to wanting to go second here, so... Whoa. Whoa. Just opening random stuff on the computer. Very cool. Your opponent will go first. My opponent could eat a shoe if he wants. I don't care. Alright, we're starting Froakie. Mr. Froakie. Also, Abner or anyone else in chat, if you guys want to suggest anything other than Pokemon Live that we do, Pokemon related, we can do it. I have been wanting to do a, an all Pokemon ranking. Like, not ranking, but like choosing my 6 favorite Pokemon. I think that would be interesting and take quite a while. We're streaming until like 8:30-ish tonight, 9. So... we got some time to kill. Oh. Alright, we're playing this deck. This deck. The bunnies. The bunnies, they're hilarious. So the problem is, if he draws a bunch of cards, Snorunt's evolution will crush him under the weight. Favorite starter ranking? Oh, that's an E. Oh, okay, so I can do... this Froggy probably dies, so... I'll throw an air balloon on Snorunt, and we can make it a little mobile, a little mobile guy. What an interesting set of cards to draw. Alright. So we can Colress for Grand Tree. Though we didn't hit any energy. That's our big problem right now. Yeah, so we can do a ranking starters. And then we can do, like, top 6 Pokemon. But we can just do starters as a whole. Alright. Alright. I've seen enough of this, Bunny. I've seen enough of this. Miss Bunny. Isn't it funny that I think Greninja one-shots the Mega Lopunny, though? Right? I'm pretty sure the... Ooh, yes! Yes! This could be it. Alright. Don't freak out. But this could be it. This could be it. Oh my gosh, here we go. So, water energy. Grand Tree is prized! Oh. Hit the rare candy. Rare candy one time. I should have went into Mega Frostlass. And just knocked the bunny out, by the way. Could have done that, by the way. I just didn't. Alright, it doesn't matter. He's going to kill the frog. We're going to Mega Frostlass. And he's going to hate his whole life. What are you going to boss? Are you going to boss the Snorunt now? You better not boss my Snorunt. Boss my Fez. That's what I want you to do. Boss the Fez. Do it. Boss the Fez, you coward. A Duskull! Crushing heads! Oh. The luck is not with us today. And now, by the way, he got himself down to 5 cards. I can't even kill him on a... Alright. We're going to put up... Oh, we're just going to put up Snorunt. And then try to hit the rare candy. Still no rare candy, huh? Still no candy, huh? Actually, he's at... Oh, wait a second. We're chilling. We're chilling. Bros just gotta use common sense. Bros just gotta use common sense. Common sense ain't that common anymore. We're gonna blow up on him. He's gonna have 7 cards. 7 times 5 is 350 or something? Or 300? Or wait, is he at 300 now? Yeah. Oh, I should have blew up on this one, right? Yeah, it may have been a slight mistake. That's okay. That's okay. It's all okay. We'll just throw this down. We'll refrain! And the good thing is, this deck cannot take a knockout against Mega Frostlass in 1 hit. It's the unfortunate truth about the punny. It can't do what I can do. And we could also hit candy, candy, pop, and then attack into it and just win the game. So it's really unfortunate the green tree is priced. I didn't even think about, by the way, about putting another stadium into this deck. So that was another thing. Not putting another stadium into this deck was unfortunate. I know he's trying to burn down as little cards as possible. The Abra's cute. So he's 200, so he can switch. Is he gonna hopper me? No, he's gonna hit me and then he can hopper me next turn. Because if he needs to stay inactive. My problem is if I can just get a rare candy. Oh my god. Bro, we one-shot him. We one-shot him. Did I have the Frogadier? No, I think I drew the Frogadier, to be fair. We do just only hit 150, right? We'll put an energy. Does he draw boss? Is that how he wins this game? Yeah, he probably wins if we don't hit a candy, right? So we're gonna try to play it in our favor. Oh, nope, that's not in our favor. Yep. We may have misplayed there by not putting the energy on that Froakie. Yep. If we would have put the energy on that Froakie, we would have won. We would have went boom, boom, boom. Mega Greninja. Rare candy. But because I put the energy on the wrong one, literally just LOL, bozo. If we paralyze him, though, we're in a great spot. Just such a funny spot. Oh my god! Oh, missed energy. Missed energy. All right, well, he just needs boss for game. Boss for game on the Mega Frostlass. Pokepad. Pokepad. All right, we could have won the game, though. Oh, no boss! Hold up. No boss. No boss, buddy. Oh, but why? Why? And now, it's time to win. Sure, I'll search my deck. Dusknoir. Boo-wee! There's my grand treat. It was literally my last prize. It was literally my last prize. Wow. The GOAT. Deck's goated. I can't wait till tomorrow to play the new Greninja. Cannot wait. All right, anyways, let me find a ranking. Let me find a starter ranking. Pokemon starter ranking. Tier list. I guess it's a tier list, but oh my god, this is every Pokemon. Oh no, okay, this is wait. It says it's only starters, but then it has like a bunch of random Pokemon. It is like an Axew and a Meowth. Maybe from other games. All right, here we go. So let me do this. Boom. Window capture. All right, here we go. I wish it defaulted as like under everything else, but all right. We're gonna close live. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So we're not gonna count. We're only counting the start. You know what? I'll count the starter and the final evolution. The middle evolution, I don't care about. So Bulbasaur. Never been a fan of Bulbasaur. I know people love him. Never been a fan. I'm throwing him in C tier. Venusaur. Oh, that's a Mega Venusaur, actually. He's slightly cooler because he's, like, gigantic. He's like a giant frog plant thing. So, he is slightly cooler. Charmander, the GOAT. The absolute GOAT. Undisputed. Undisputed. I mean, look how cute he is. He's, like, you know, the other Gen 1 starters, I mean, Squirtle is more, like, Squirtle, but Bulbasaur's kind of like, oh, I'm just, like, this little plant thing. Charizard... Honestly, you guys thought I would put an S with Charmander, but no, Charizard is kind of just okay. I'll put it in B tier with Venusaur. It's better than average, but I'm just not the world's biggest fan, if I'm being honest. So hold on, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna move chat to the other side because it's hard to see really, right? Oh, Char, yeah, Charizard's like incredibly mid. In like people don't understand, like how mid, Charizard really is. One rock throw would take this boy down. All right, here we go. Squirtle. Squirtle is definitely better than Bulbasaur, but not as good as Charmander. So he goes here. Blastoise. I've never liked Blastoise's pudgy design. Like, I wish he had like a more like, I guess he's a turtle, whatever, but he just looks like, I don't know, I'm not a fan of like the tanky design. It's probably on the same level though as Venusaur though. It's cool, it's better than average, but it's all right. Chikorita, bro, this thing is so ugly. I don't like anything about Chikorita. I don't like its evolution line. I don't like the way it looks. I've never liked Chikorita. One like little leaf that spins around reminds me of Majora's Mask. All right, Meganium, you have a pretty flower necklace, so you'll go in C tier. That's about where you go. Cyndaquil, another not Charmander level, but he's so freaking cute. I mean, just look at him. Yeah, I'm a Blastoise. I'm not a huge Venusaur fan, but okay, so Typhlosion, oh, it might go up there with S tier, but it may be A. Maybe yeah, I'm gonna put it in A tier, because see, like, Cyndaquil gets the cuteness factor, this gets like the cool factor. The only problem is like it only has like a little fire like behind its neck, like it's like I've just never been a fan of just the. And then they kind of look a little derpy in like the anime and stuff. So, all right, Totodile, probably S tier. Totodile's freaking cute. I mean, I'll put Totodile here. It's not the level of Charmander, but it's definitely up there. If I don't, I normally pick Cyndaquil for my playthroughs, but when I don't, I pick Totodile. For Alligator, honestly, Alligator's pretty cool. Maybe I do put him in A, because he is kind of cool, like Typhlosion, in the way of like He's like really cool. He's a giant alligator. But he doesn't really have... I mean, he has... Oh, man, he has more going for him than Typhlosion, though. All right, I'm moving these down. This is what I'm doing. D. We're moving all these guys down. And then Feraligator's going to go up here. And Totodile is going to go here. Totodile can stay there. Typhlosion will get its own thing. Gen 2 starters are very mid. No, man. I love the Gen 2 starters. I'm such a Gen 2 fan. Yeah, he gets... Ice Fang is crazy. Ice Fang is crazy. All right. Gen 3. Arguably the best gen. Trico. I mean, we're talking about its evolution line. He's literally like a lizard. Put him up in B tier. It's not quite A tier, but he's definitely more than mid. So I'm going to call this... Pretty cool. I didn't name these. Sick. The best. Goat. Don't love. And wouldn't pick. Wouldn't pick. All right, I just had to learn how to type there for a second. Okay. Sceptile. I am a much less fan of Sceptile than I am of this. Sceptile may go here. It's kind of ugly looking, and I'm not a fan of the way the tail is. Yeah, Sceptile can honestly... Dang, I really do have some kind of propaganda hate against grass types, and I don't know what it is. All right, here we go. Now, here's probably the biggest swing. I'm not a Torchic fan. It's cute. Whatever. It's just like a little chick. Honestly. Can probably sit there. I probably bring... No, I could leave Torchic down there. Like, I don't love Torchic. I don't... But Blaziken... Blaziken can get all the way up there. No, Blaziken can go in sick. Not quite the goat tier. I don't like the face. I don't like the weird... I know it's supposed to be like a chicken, but it does look like a weird face. The fire feet, though, kicking is... That part's very cool. So, I will... Alright, Mudkip. Mudkip's an easy S tier. We do love... Everyone loves Mudkip. It's Mudkip. Look at him. So cute. You see the anime where they pick him up like this, and he's just like... Very cute. Very cute. Swampert is cool, but he's almost like a worse version of Feraligator, so he can go right there. All right, another ugly, like, oh, this thing is so ugly. And honestly, this one's cooler because it has a turtle on its back, but not by much. Or not a turtle on its back, a tree on its back. So not by much. So we're going to put him there. And then monkeys. So the monkey lines. Monkey. We're going to throw him in And then Annihilate probably one tier above. Because I'm not the biggest fan. I was never really the biggest fan of these games. I came back to these games. I didn't play them when they came out because I was out of Pokemon at the time. So I do have a little unbiasedness or biasness. I'm not a big fan of the penguin. It's it's okay. It's not that great. Empoleon even worse though. It's it's a steel penguin. Maybe I put them on the same tier. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I don't know what some of the stuff is. Again, I don't know what some of the stuff is down here. If there's Annihilate here, I don't know why. Or did I say Annihilate? If I did, I didn't say that. You didn't hear it. All right. Where are we? Snivy. Snivy, weird grass, but he's almost like a snake in a way. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. Lizard, snake. He's He's not bad. He's I don't like the big eye design. And then Superior, I don't like at all. It's just like a weird grass snake thing. It's ugly. I don't even know what did I say Annihilate? I don't remember. Okay. Tepig. It's cute, but it's guys, that's ugly. I'm kidding. Embor though, Embor definitely goes up here. Embor's sick. Gigantic. Almost like he's wearing a robe. But then the fire on the sides, very cool. All right, moving into Oshawott. Oshawott can sit right down here with the rest of them and don't love. It's fine. Probably, yeah. No, I don't like it at all. This I really don't like. I think the design's ugly. I think he's ugly. His weird like horn thing is just, I'm not a fan. I don't like the design, so we're putting him here. Chespin. Chespin's a cutie. He can go in pretty cool. Don't got much more else to say with him. Chestnut. Now this. I don't love him. I don't hate him though. He kind of looks cool. His Mega's pretty cool too. So not really counting that, but I am telling you that is part of the reason. All right, Fennekin is pretty cool. The only thing I don't like, I'll be honest, I don't like the hair coming out of the ears for Fennekin. It's supposed to resemble fire, I think, but I am not a huge fan of... No, Chespin's a cutie. What are you talking about? It's like a squirrel type thing. It's cute. So, man, I would honestly put this in sick tier, except the ears bother me. So, he's going pretty cool. And then Delphox is... Ooh. It is Delphox, right? I'm not wrong. I spelled that wrong. I did spell it. It's Delphox. Okay. Delphox, it's I don't like it as much as Fennekin, but I do like it. All right, Froakie line. Now, my boy, he's a frog. He's cute. What more can you really say? Greninja, S tier. He's literally a ninja frog. Yeah, Delphox is definitely one of those Pokemon that doesn't feel like a Pokemon. Almost feels like a Digimon. All right, this little ugly thing can go all the way in. Its final evolution is cooler with the sniper eye and stuff, but probably in the don't love category. So, all right, we have our other S tier Pokemon, Litten. Litten can go all the way up there, and then Incineroar can go right next to him, up in that S tier. Now, bro, Greninja is so goated. All right, Poplio, or whatever this thing's name is. It's so ugly. I wouldn't pick it. And its final evolution is barely better. It's better, but not by much. Grookey. We're in Gen 9 now, or Gen 8. Oh, he's a cute little monkey. He can go up there. Rillaboom, I like quite a bit less. Just a bigger monkey. I'm just not impressed. Now, Rowlet is cute. Ooh, Rowlet's a little ugly owl. That's what Rowlet is. All right, Score Bunny, a little fire bunny. Go up there with the 6 starters. And then I'm not a big Reboot fan. I mean, I shouldn't say not a fan. I'll probably just put him a little lower. And they're pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Sobble, he's pretty cool. I'm a fan of Sobble. I did a playthrough with him. Inteleon is okay, but maybe 1 tier under Sobble. Oh, 1 tier under Sobble. He's got the quick shooting. I think of the TCG, probably shouldn't put him just in that light. I don't really like the weird water lizard design, even though they're kind of going with that. Anthony, do you have COVID? Don't even start with me. Don't even start with me. Don't do it today. Don't do it today. Yeah, I'll put Sobble's kind of cuter. It's kind of cuter over the. I'll put them both on the pretty cool tier. I'll put them both on pretty cool tier. All right, here we go. Sprigatito. It's a cat. It's a grass cat. It's hard because it kind of sucks, I think. I'm pretty sure Sprigatito sucks. but we're not really rating it just on stats. We're just our personal feelings. Sprigatito is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not thrilled. I use it because it's a cat. But I've used all 3 starters at this point for this game. So, and then I don't like Masquerada as much. It's definitely a step down for me. Flower Trick is cool, by the way. It is cool. Yep. All right, this little dumb boy, he can go up here. I love him to death. Horizons, to be fair, Horizons is what made me like Fuecoco the way I like Fuecoco. And then this thing is a fire alligator, but I don't. He loses the magic that is the baby, so he can go in the pretty cool category. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the weird low design of him. I like how for alligators like up, like big bulky, and he's kind of low to the ground, so I will leave him pretty cool. Quaxley, okay. Quaxley, again, because of Horizons, I'm a big Quaxley fan. He can go up in the 6th tier. I'm okay, Abner, putting him in the 6th tier. Because of Horizons, I'll put him in the 6th tier. But I actually put Sprigatito up there while I'm at it, thinking of Horizons. But the final... Bro, these evolutions, they got worse. The big hair thing, and then the final evolution is so ugly. It's like a water chicken. And, I mean, honestly, throw it on the grill, call it KFC Quaxwell. So, or I don't even know, no. I don't remember the final evolution's name. That thing's probably going in D tier. It's so ugly. And the middle evolution's the worst. That big hair thing. Oh, ooh. I'm watching Horizons. I'm just not even a fan. All right, the new starters. Whoa. We got an ad. I don't know where this ad is coming from. Oh, it's coming from here. All right, there we go. We played the ad so it would go away. Thank God. All right. All right. The new starters. It's time. It's time. The new starters. Before the game even comes out, where are we putting them? Brout seems... I don't know what it is with me and grass starters. I don't know what it is. But this thing looks so damn ugly. It looks so ugly. You can go right there next to Rowlet as ugly, ugly, ugly. The ugly ducklings. What should I'm gonna play a playthrough and call him the ugly duckling. That's what he's getting. All right. Pombon. Also, don't love him, don't hate him. He's a fire dog. He's kind of cute. I want to see what is that. His problem is he has to compete with Arcanine, and that's a big problem because Arcanine is really high up there for me. So, okay. So we're gonna put him in A, and then this is what I think is the best of the 3. It could look the most unique. It could end up looking awful. I'm gonna put him up in. I'm gonna put him in A as well for now. Because we don't really have much more information about him. And then Pikachu and Eevee are really the only 2 left. Oh, Dracom, what's going on? Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to the stream. We do appreciate it. Hopefully you have a good rest of your night. All right, Pikachu and Eevee are really the last 2. I understand some of these are like spin-off games, like this is Coliseum. Okay, so Pikachu, I'm gonna say something controversial, and you guys cannot get mad. You guys cannot get mad. Pikachu's kind of mid. Raichu's go up in sick. Pikachu's pretty cool. Pikachu's pretty cool, but he's kind of mid. Like Pikachu's overloved, if that like overhyped. And then Eevee. And again, we're rating Eevee just as because it was Umbreon it'd be S tier. If it was Flareon, it'd be probably D tier or down here. So just as Eevee, honestly, I could care less about Eevee. I was never a big Eevee fan, but the evolutions is what got me to like Eevee. But Eevee itself, not a big fan. So that's it. That's my starters list. My where I would place all of the starters. Here, we'll screen grab this and we'll Oh, actually, it says we can just share it to Twitter. But let me just save it just in case it doesn't work out that way. All right. Abner, what else should we do on stream? I want to give you creative control here. Get back into PCCGL, whatever. Or should we do some more funny, goofy Pokemon stuff? The red tier needs to be studied? Nah, bro. Yeah, again, it's like, I don't... It's not that I don't care for Pikachu. It's cute. It's just not... I mean, like, people are like, Pikachu! And I'm like, I get it's the mascot. Just not that big of a fan. Bro, we got cats. We got a ninja. We got the first best starter of all time. And then we have a cute little... I don't even know what it's supposed to be. What is Mudkip based on? Passed on? He passed on. Avatar: The Last Airbender? Okay, well... oh, the Mud Skipper... Oh, I think I've seen this fish before. It looks pretty close, right? Oh, no, never mind. I don't know what this is. Never mind. Whoa! Kind of not like Mudkip at all, but okay. See the vision. I don't see the vision, but it's pretty cool that it comes out of water. Okay, what are we ranking it on, though? Are we ranking characters, episodes? What are we ranking? Because we can do it. Avatar, Last Airbender, ranking. Tier list templates. Here we go. The character tier list, canon characters. I guess it's characters we're going with, right? Oh, we can do episodes. We can do characters and then canon characters, and then we can do episodes. All right. Wow. I wish it was like episode. Oh no, oh, this is characters. I was thinking that this was all right. Oh, they did nice. S, and then get them away from the screen, and then don't remember. All right. Well, unfortunately, I've seen Avatar more times than you can count, so I probably will remember every character. All right. Here we go. Smellerbee. This whole group, I could care less for. Obviously, Jet's the exception to that. Jet's cool. His storyline's pretty cool. Him getting brainwashed and stuff is pretty cool. Throw him up in B for now. This, I could care less about him. He's... Master Paku, right? The racist. Or not racist, I guess sexist. But still, you know, even though Qatar proved that she was, like, the strongest waterbender he ever saw. Or one of the strongest, at least. I mean, obviously pretty strong for the first season. So, though I did not like Aang, I'll tell you right now, I did not like Aang hinging the entire world on, like, him being a sexist. That was, I'm like, man, I don't like him either, but either you learn waterbending or everyone gonna die. So, I don't know. I don't know if he'd really did much for the story. Like, Jet, I felt like had a better impact than he did. Right? So I'll throw him here. Let me change the name. By the way, let me change the name of the stream now. I'm gonna change it to here, hold on. I don't even know how to do it, if I'm being honest. Let's see. All right. Come on. Here we go. All right. How do we change the name? Trying to change the name. Hold on 1 second. Bro, I don't even know how to change the name. It says just, oh, edit title and description. Okay. Ranking, avatar, and episodes. It's like we're so off course, but this is what we're doing right now, so I'm okay. Save. And then we'll just twitch.tv. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Edit. Avatar. All right. Done. Should probably update the thumbnail, but I don't think we can even do that anymore. Did it let me update the thumbnail? Edit title and description. No, can't change the thumbnail. That's okay. All right. All right, we're back. All right, here we go. So, Appa is pretty goated, but I was not attached to Appa the same way a lot of people were. So, I'll put him in 8. I'm okay to put him in 8 here. Bosco the bear, I could care less about. Don't remember, just could care less about. The Earth King, an absolute buffoon. Yeah, he's probably around there with Paku, or like he affects the story, but it's really not worth anything. Oh, okay, so we're doing Avatar. I realized we're doing Avatar and Legend of Korra at the same time. That's pretty interesting, actually. The Earth Queen, probably down here. I could care less. Is this? I think. Oh my god, how he told the whole plan to Azula. I love that scene. Her eyes like go like. That was so cool. I think this is like Janora's bison, the baby bison. I could care less about. Oh, this is when Aang's having his dream. Well, it's a little funny. It's funny. It's a funny bit. Yeah, but I'll throw it down here. Naga's probably like Naga's definitely less than Aang. Oogie, yeah. Nala's definitely less than Aang. Oh no, Oogie's here. They're different. All right, well, they're not really. They're not like Aang's bison. Like they're not like Appa at all. So, and then neither is the polar bear dog. I mean, it's here, but it's Naga's like not as integral. Okay, I could care less. I could care less about the lemur. Amon, S tier, SSS tier. Amon was such a great villain. If they would have kept up that kind of writing for the rest of it, it probably could have rivaled Avatar and just been just as good. Like, I like the entire storyline. I like that it turns out that he was actually a bender. I like that. I mean, there's part of me that was like, oh, it'd be really nice if they try to expose him for being a bender, and then it turns out he's actually not a bender. He just really hates benders because of what they did. But I did like that he was an actual bender. So yeah, again, big fan of Amon. This is Sokka's dad, right? C tier, I guess. I'm not. Even maybe in D tier. I could care less about him. This is, I think, the Chief Yue's dad, right? I could care less. I don't care. The two girls. I put them in C. I'm not a big fan. They have some funny moments, especially when they talk in unison. This is the prince. Get him away from the screen. He was annoying. So that's Sokka's dad's friend, the one that. Okay, yep, gotcha. Still, he can sit right there. I'll let him sit there. Yeah, this character's annoying. This is Sokka's dad right here. He can, honestly, he can go in C because he has that really good scene on the ship, like in the beginning of season 4. Okay. The old lady, the bloodbending, Haman or Hama or whatever her name is. Yeah, she taught bloodbending one episode. Should probably go up here again. Like the one cool character, like one episode, just doesn't translate to like a good character like Jet. In my opinion, I'll be honest. Oh, this was the guy that was this is the judge that falsely accused the dad and then sentenced him. The swamp people, I could care less about. Katara! Now we're hitting a main character. We're hitting a main character. Katara. Bro, I'll be honest, I ain't the biggest Katara fan. I said it. I'm gonna say it again. I ain't the biggest Katara fan. I know, I need like a gasp button for that, but just not me. Here, have one of these. I am not a big Katara fan. I love that she's strong. I love that she is resilient. But she has this condescending nature to her where she's like, well, because I take care of everything, I know I'm right. Which she obviously later admits to, like, Toph, that she's like, yeah, maybe that's not how I should be. But she's still kind of that way. So I'm put her in A tier. I think she's because again, like, even when she gets angry, again, very powerful waterbender, very cool. But like when she gets angry, like she does not check her emotions. I don't know, dang. But then we had one of my favorite episodes of Avatar ever, where she goes to hunt down the guy. But see, even in that episode, she says a line that bothers me to my core. Yeah, I'm keeping her an A, because she's like, I couldn't forgive him. I don't know if it was because I was too strong or I wasn't or something like that. And I was just like, bro, pat yourself on the back. Why don't we just, hey, I didn't kill the guy, so I'm actually so goated because I didn't. Yeah, you know what? Because that one line, that episode would bump her up to S, but that one line bumps her back to A. I'm okay with A. I'm okay with A. All right, Korra, S tier, not SS, because boy, do they do some writing with her. Like I understand they didn't know if they were gonna get like more seasons and stuff, but even though I feel like Korra kind of regresses a little bit, but Korra has a really good Korra has some really good moments like that. I think people over or undervalue. Of like, it's like Korra, unlike Aang, is already super powerful. Like, she doesn't need to become powerful like Aang did. She needed to get her mental correct. And it's like, you see her fight through PTSD, feeling like she's not enough, realizing like, oh, the world doesn't actually need the Avatar. Like, it's obviously helps keep the world in balance, but like, you could be gone and the average person could get through their day. And it's like, you gotta learn. And when you go your whole life with people telling you like, oh, you're the chosen one, it's so Korra gets way too much hate. Love her to death. Again, love her to death. But she's not SS tier like I'm on, but she's definitely up there for me. I think she gets way too much hate. I literally almost always tear up at the end of the second last season. Maybe the second last season. Well, okay. Well, there's two parts. There's one where she's upset and then she calls and then Aang appears, and that's such a beautiful scene. And then the other one where she's in the wheelchair, and Janora's getting her tattoos and she's crying, and it's beautiful because it's like she's happy for Janora, but at the same time she feels useless, and it's very good. All right, the sister, I don't remember her name, but Tenzin's sister, she's all right. She's like she's got some really good moments in the show, right? Honestly, how impactful is she to the show? Yeah, she's all right. She has some moments, but by the way, it took her way too long to realize that Zahir was Zahir, so yeah. Katara's mom obviously has like plot relevance, but it's like nothing to. It's not like a hater, but she has nothing to the story. So, this girl's cool. Not really a cool fighter or whatever, but she doesn't like. There's no character development, no nothing. So again, that's what I mean when I make this list. Like this one, like Jet had an arc and a story, and you got to you had episodes with him. Like you didn't get like an episode with this person, so it's like, So, is this? I don't know who this is. I thought this is the girl that might like Zuko. Oh no, this is Korra's mom. This is Korra's mom. Now that I'm looking at it, the image is just really small. Korra's mom doesn't really have a huge impact on the story, I don't think. Maybe she says some nice words to Korra here and there, but I don't. Sokka, my goat. Sokka going S, not SS tier. Actually, I throw Sokka in SS tier because I mean Sokka's writing's beautiful. From being a misogynist pig to just being an all-around great character, which I like that. Like you can tell he doesn't lose it though, right? Like it's not like like in today's like world, especially writing nowadays, they'll take a character like Sokka and either they won't like. I mean, I think the new show they cut all those kind of jokes immediately. Like they never let him have those moments. But I love that he has those moments. But even at the end, it shows you like, oh, he still makes like a joke or two. He's like not perfect. Like he's like, yeah, ha ha ha. But he's not perfect. But he obviously is trying to learn and get better. So yeah, I'm definitely putting him. Yeah, his story, for him in S tier is because of his story. Yeah, I gotta put Sokka above Katara. I'm sorry. Again, Katara's great. I might even move Katara to S tier. Just that one line of self-grandizing. Maybe there's like maybe there's something we can talk about in that. Maybe it's like she feels like she has to feel that way because she's like the mom to Sokka. And again, I want to put her in S tier because of that one episode. But then I remember those kind of lines, and I'm like, bro, you're going in A tier. You're going in A tier. I might even put Sokka. I'm debating putting Sokka in S tier, not S plus tier, because I'm just thinking about like all the episodes with him. He's kind of annoying. Oh, but no. Then we get the Sokka's Master episode where he literally says like that he's not enough, and then he admits to Piandao, whatever his name is, that he's from the Water Tribe, and so no, he's gonna go in S tier. Oh, these grass people. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Be right back. Eventually, I'm gonna have a cool like little intermission thing that comes up, and I'll say like, "Be right back." I'm getting that. I paid for it, but I'm just waiting for it to get done. So be right back. All right. We are back. Little bathroom break. But we are back. We are back. Man, I really wish I could change the image for the stream to like Avatar, so people don't think we're still playing Pokemon. They pop in like, what is going on? Let me. I'm gonna try one more time. Go live. I'm already live though. I hated how he went through the training arc, but it felt like he was still behind the others to combat. Well, no. What we need to talk about is, and again, I understand it's episodic and they have to kind of go through it. How did he do all of that training in like a day or 2 days? Like, how did he do like? I know that they made like a thing about a schedule and like they had to keep schedule for like the war plan and stuff. They could have just made it longer though, right? Like, they definitely could have just gave him extra days. Like he spent 2 weeks there learning like non-stop, you know, from dusk to dawn. But like instead, we didn't get that, and yeah. It's like a day. He's training there for a day, and he becomes like way better with the sword. But yeah, I think Sokka was always supposed to be behind the other characters as far as like his skill or whatever. But that's okay because like he has so many other good qualities, and I think that's like definitely part of it. Yeah, that stakes away. One of the only things I can't change is like the actual. I can change title and description, but I can't change the actual thumbnail once we go live. Okay, fair enough. All right. Is this the dad? I don't know who this is. I'm not. If you can tell me who that is, we'll talk about him. But I don't know if that's the dad or the brother of Yakon, or no, not Yak. Is that Yakon, or the brother of Amon? I don't remember. The old grandma. Oh, is this Katara when she's old? Actually, now that I think about it. Whatever. She doesn't really affect Korra too much. Legend of Korra too much. Korra's dad. I'll put him in C tier. He has some moments, like, you know, being put on trial or whatever. Oh, yeah, brother. Yeah, Tarlock. Okay, that is Tarlock. Okay, yeah, he is. Yeah, he can be, like, in B tier. He's, like, a decent villain. He has a good way of, like, manipulating Korra and stuff. Not that smart. Didn't, like, really think it through, but he definitely is. And he had a couple episodes, and the fight in his office with Korra was really sick. So, to be fair, we'll give him that. Mr. Evil Uncle Spirits. I could care less about him, if I'm being honest. He had a cool plan with the whole, like, getting Korra on our side so we can open the thing. Probably up here, too. It's fine. I don't love him. His plans, but he's just okay. Oh, Varric. S tier. I mean, Varric. I mean, Julie, the Thing. The dad. Well, okay, so, like, the dad technically had a lot of impact on the story, but, like, not directly. And his scenes with Aang were, like, okay. Like, it's funny. He, like, blood bangs Aang until Aang's like, okay, let me go into the Avatar state. And he's like, okay. So, yeah, he's fine, whatever. Yue's, like, a catalyst to the story. I like her story, though. I like that's why her eyes are sky, you know, are blue like the ocean because of the fish and... That sounds like Varric. Julie, the Thing. I love Varric so much. I don't know who this is. I'm gonna throw that person right down there. They look like they're in a comic or something. I'm not sure. This is the from Avatar 1, right? He's good. See, he actually has some like little bit of depth to him. And like how he's like, oh, I don't want to train, you know, I hate humans, they hunted us, whatever. But then he like puts a little faith in Juan, and so yeah. Badger moles are they're just badger moles. Yeah, they're the first airbender or earthbenders, whatever. These Boom Chew or whatever its name was, got no real impact on the story. The two dragons, they don't. Again, it's like the dragons are cool and the episode is stunning. It's one of the best episodes of Avatar. Where like they're getting their spirit judged, but the dragons don't do anything. They don't do anything for the story. So like, go right here. It's fine. Again, it's not that I don't like them, but they just, again, Zuko's dragon, Roku's dragon doesn't really do anything for the story. The actor from oh my god, what is his name? It's Bolin, but I can't remember. Nuktuk. She was whatever, D tier. She's there. The evil spirit that attacked Korra, right? Or no. This is the Aang spirit from the forest episode. That's a panda. Okay. I don't know who this is. Also looks like a comic character. I thought it was her mom or something, but you are the first Avatar. True. This could be your life. You just haven't discovered your bending yet. Once you figure it out, though, you're the first one. I mean, you're gonna lead us into a time of great torture when you release Vaatu, but that's okay. Ko the Face Stealer. I'm gonna give Ko. I'm gonna put it Ko in C because even though it doesn't have too much relevance, I have read the comics and the comic about Ko and the Avatar and stealing the wife's face or whatever. Pretty interesting. So, is this like the Avatar before? I think he's in the comic, but he's a whatever character. He's like severely less interesting than Ko, at least. Oh, this is the giant Avatar fish. This is the giant. Okay, yep, he's cool, but again, doesn't do it. It's like no story relevance. Lion turtle, get that away from my screen, boy. Get that lion turtle away from my screen. Lion turtle literally ruined the ending of Avatar for me. Not enough foreshadowing. Not enough anything. It basically said, Aang, you don't have to make a tough decision because I'll just give you the way out. Even though technically, yes, you do have to have a pure heart, or you will be consumed. Still. We just gave Aang the way out. Like, again, if they would have just like foreshadowed the lion turtles better, I would have been okay. But again, you still rob Aang. Like, this is what makes me so mad. You still rob Aang of the responsibility of the you rob Aang of the experience of, like, you have to either kill the Fire Lord or you will be killed. And then in that moment, maybe he does kill the Fire Lord, but he doesn't even get to make, like, we all have to make tough choices, and it's like his is like saving the world, and he gets to just kind of cop out because the lion turtle gave him the power. So again, I get him away from my screen. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, the pirates, D tier. I mean, they're around for like what, 2 episodes? The episode Katara steals the scroll. And yeah, and the one other episode where they fight against Zhao's guys, which might even be the same episode, honestly. So Rava has some pretty good story relevance, and she has some really cool lines. So we'll throw her in C tier again. Maybe B tier, because yeah, she does. You know, how she cares for Juan and stuff like that, or she ends up caring for Juan. President, get him all the way out of here. Garbage. Actually, get him off the screen. Garbage. How's Korra gonna save save y'all so many times, and you still diss her? Garbage. And you don't listen to her? Garbage. The spirits from the Oasis, whatever. Looks like another comic character that I don't remember. Oh, the thug bosses from Korra. Whatever, they can go all the way down here. I could care less. Vatu, I'll put him up there with, with Rava. But I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of like the spirits. I don't know. I think writing wise, it could have definitely been tighter. But again, they did a good job. I really didn't like the big fighting beam clash at the end. Like, it's like where like I didn't like the end of Naruto because like I didn't like them summoning giant avatars. It's like Gundams fighting each other. So it's like, it's not what Naruto was. Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought the writing, like, I really would have liked if there was like, oh, even in Vatu there's some good, and even in Rava there's some bad. Like, no one is pure, right? Like, everyone is good and bad. So yeah, I wasn't, again, oh, the bird of 10,000 things, or knows 10,000 things, or something like that. He can go in C tier. He's fine because he comes back in Korra, right? But yeah, he has a really good episode. It's one episode, but it's a very good episode. So I'll throw him in C tier. I think this just looks like a spirit animal. I'm gonna throw it here for now. I don't know what it is. Is this the fire sage from Oh wait, no, this is the carnival guy. Oh, I could care less about the carnival guy. I don't. Abner, maybe you could tell me who this is. Oh no, this is the council person for Tarlock, right? I could care less. All right, these people, get them off my screen. This is that awful episode with the episode that no one likes, the divide. Such a whatever episode. I hate these people. I know some people absolutely love them. The secret tunnel. But no, not for that's a no for me, dog. I'm not a musical fan. This is the girl that likes Zuko, if I remember correctly. Super cute, super nice. Throw her in D tier though. She's kind of useless. One episode. I don't know who Blue Boy is. I don't think he's the one with the hammers that tries to fight Zuko. I'm pretty sure he's not, because he looks like he's in snow. I don't know who this is. I'm throwing him down here. This I understand. This is from Zuko alone. I get it. He's kind of an annoying kid, but then when he finds out that Zuko is Fire Nation, who his dad's fighting, or his brother's fighting, he he hates him, and the mom keeps him away. I get it. He definitely at least gets the C tier though, because there's some in there, right? So we'll throw him in C tier. D tier, He doesn't really get enough. I don't care enough for him. This little thing, I don't care. The girl's poison thing is kind of useless. The old man. Oh, here we go. The old man that snitches and gets Haru's sent away. The old man that snitches. Get that man off my screen. Get him off my screen. Oh shoot, these gotta go up here. Man, that I wish they would show an episode with him just no longer alive. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. Man. Alright. The monk that tries to train the avatar. He's got some relevance. He's kind of interesting. He's got a lot of interesting phrases, things about chakra and stuff. So we'll throw him up in C tier. Is fine. The spirit wolf, could care less. The Hydra is cool, but could care less. The Unagi. No, that's not even the Unagi. That's Serpent Pass, right? Or that's No, this is the Unagi. That's Serpent Pass. Both of them. So So not needed. I don't know who this is. If it's the cleaning guy or the dirty version. Oh, whatever. I don't remember. This is the guy that wants to learn, right? Learn all the things. Yeah, yes. Bars. Absolute bars, Abner, for sure. Yeah. There's another line he says too that is like really potent. Okay, now this is the gross people, like Beijing or whatever they are. They can get off my screen. The evil advisor for Zahir. He can go right down here if he wants. I don't remember who these two people are, so they're gonna go right here. Boomy. Boomy's interesting. Boomy needed better writing, I think. He didn't really get... I'll throw him in C tier. He could definitely be B tier or A tier if he had better writing, because he's super strong, funny, some great lines, but... Okay, here's controversial take incoming. I'm going to tell you right now. Controversial take incoming. I don't care about the cabbage guy bars very much. I'll throw him in C tier for the meme, but like some people would put him like way up here, like my cabbages. But like I just never. Oh, they're Kuvera camp workers. I feel bad putting him here. Then I'll at least throw him in D. Oh, this was the guy that fought Kyoshi. He can go right there. The Dai Li are sick. I'll put them in C tier, even though they don't really. I don't know if they really deserve the true C tier, but the whole scenes with Lake Lao guy and stuff, I'll throw them in C tier. I think that's like the spirit animal. I don't remember, but oh my god, in Korra, the cabbage corp cameo, that was funny. That was funny. All right. This is Kuvera's henchman. Could care less about. This is the general that tried to make Aang go into the Avatar state. Yeah, we could care less about him. Oh, this is the lady that she pretends to be like a witch, or they think that she's like a foreseer. And then she has that funny scene with Aang, where she's like, "I think your destiny is what you make it." So it's pretty good. She's gonna go in D. She's a 1-episode Andy. I don't know who this is. I don't know what this is. Maybe the comic books. Haru, he looks way worse with the mustache. He has some interesting. Their episode is pretty good, but unfortunately, it's not really about him. It's about Katara. So, oh, Bison Steak Hunter. Okay, yeah, he can go and get him out of here. The dad and the dad probably goes 1 tier. Haru is like a little bit more in him than the dad. I can't really see who this is by the image. I think it's the guy from the arena, right? That Toph fights. I think. I'm gonna throw him down here for now. Oh, this is the annoying son of the rich whatever her name is. I can't remember. But that's like the annoying art son. The inventor, pretty cool. Pretty cool reveal that he's, making stuff for the Fire Nation stuff. Do I really care about him though? Probably not. Probably a manga character by the white background stuff. We're gonna throw all these guys that we see here, yeah. Knock them out right now. Yeah, they seem to be all probably manga only. Comic book, I guess, technically. Oh my god. We really don't have that many more. We're cooking. All right, Julie. Or Judy. Not Julie. Judy. It's fun. Funny gag. This girl's cool. Throw her in C tier. She doesn't have that much screen time, but her lines are like hilarious. She's like, "What happened? Lost your girlfriend?" Yeah, hilarious. Or when Uncle Iroh's like, I'll give you your weight in gold, and she's like, make it your weight, and you got a deal. That was a good episode. I think this is the little girl that likes Aang, or she's like impressed that he can fly in like the first episode. I could care less. Care less. D tier. Kyoshi, my goat, bro. Kyoshi book is insane. Throw Kyoshi. I don't know. I'll throw Kyoshi in A tier because Kyoshi's got some problems, bro. An anger problem for sure. But I'll throw Kyoshi up in A. Kyoshi's goated, but not perfect. I don't even know who this is. I don't remember who this is. You can go down here. This is, oh my god, this is the guy, Long Fei or whatever, the guy that thinks he's gonna outsmart Azula. He can go all the way right here. The annoying little girl that calls Katara a huffy or something, or a hussy, something like that. She can go down here. I don't care about her. This looks like the police in Korra. Could care less. This looks like the triple triad guy. Oh my god, yeah, that's right. Every time, yeah, he starts foaming at the mouth when he's excited. So he can go here. I actually don't. I won't put him in don't remember because I don't remember. Is this the triple triad guy? Then he's just gonna go in D tier. I don't know who this is. This is a Wolf Bats guy. Who cares? He was actually like super annoying. Oh, this is the son, the disabled son. I hate to put the disabled son in D, but you know what? I'll put him in C, only because he does like show like, oh, yeah, triple threat. Yeah, he can go here. He does like show that like just because I have a disability doesn't mean I can't do stuff, and he's not afraid to try. So like, I'll throw him there. The Boulder, whatever, like a gag character. I don't know who this person is. It like looks like Bolin, but at the same time, it's kind of weird looking up. I'm throwing him here unless I don't see Bolin. Do I not see Bolin? Oh no, Bolin's right there. Okay, I don't know who these people are. Maybe they're like Bolin's kids or something. The Prince Wu. Get him off the screen. Annoying as hell. No one cares about him. No one likes him. Oh, they're the cousins? Yeah, who cares? Throw them in D tier. Who cares? This is the entertainer with the fire whip, if I'm not mistaken. I could care less. Oh, he actually like tries to beat Appa. Or no, is this the guy from the? This is the guy from the arena that tracks Toph down. Yeah, I could care less. Their grandmother, who cares? I don't remember him enough. Oh, he's also one of the ones trying to hunt down. He's one of the ones that got put in the box by Toph. This is the dad. That's like a punk. Just who cares? Oh, it can go here. My bad. Bolin, S tier, all day. Bolin's goated. Bolin's so funny. He has a good heart. He always has a good heart. He never loses a good heart. Super strong. Funny. The guy that can do lava bending doesn't really have many scenes. He's whatever. He's just a henchman. Wait, what do you mean? When you say horrible backup, what do you mean? Kuvera, man, I almost want to put Kuvera in S+. I'll be honest, I almost want to put Kuvera in S+. Kuvera is tough because Kuvera is like, oh yeah. But I like that they fleshed them out to like, it didn't feel like it was Korra, and I mean Avatar did this too with the main gang, like Sokka, Katara, and Toph, like they all felt like they were their own characters. It's like winning or losing, it was like fine, but they definitely, I don't know, I definitely thought they should have like definitely won or held their own better in fights, considering they were pro benders, between like they were technically pro fighters. But Kuvera is great because Kuvera is like, bro, you put me in power, like because you ran away. I stabilized it. Now, granted, how she stabilized it's not good, but she did stabilize it when no one else wanted to step up. Everyone else, like, you know, was like, hey, I don't see nothing. And so, like, I kind of get her character, like, a lot. But I also understand that a dictatorship is not okay. So, but yeah, S tier for, I'm gonna, you know, very close to S+. But I didn't like the writing with her, I didn't like the ending with her, like, accepting defeat and then being like, I'll accept any punishment. No, it's like, no, you were that strong on your ideals for this long. You should have kept it to the end. So, it's the only thing I didn't really like about her character too much, to switch up. She got hit with that Korra no Jutsu. Talk no Jutsu. Alright, Lin. Lin's pretty interesting of a character, but not, I don't want to say that interesting. Not bad. Maybe... yeah, maybe not a Kyoshi. Maybe B tier. Yeah, B tier. B tier. The daughter, Opal, she was whatever. She was more of a... I'll throw her in C tier. She was more of like a background character that had some... Suki! My goat. My goat, Suki. So cool. Strong fighter. Believes in herself. Hard worker. Throw her in the A tier. Not quite S tier. She doesn't have the writing we need for her character to be anything more, but just her character as she is. Okay. Lin or Sue. Not a big fan. Cause even though Boiling Rock, let's go. Even though she's impactful and part of the story, she's like kind of annoying throughout like her whole parts. She's like that annoying rich person, so like maybe she's doing her character right. But the brother of Kuvira, too stupid, and I hate his haircut, even though it's almost like mine, except mine I have hair on the sides. If I didn't have hair on the sides, that'd be pretty close. He's kind of a whatever character. I'll throw him up in... no, he doesn't even... I don't even know if he has as much relevance as Opal. So, to be honest. Toph. Easy S tier. Multiple reasons. She is a BA. She is super cool. She, oh, man. No, we can't take points away from her for being, we can't take points away from her for just getting mad and being a little degenerate sometimes, and, you know, because she had a lot of emotional problems. So, oh man, man, I don't really like her portrayal in Korra. Like, it's supposed to be like funny jokes, haha, whatever, but like, and she is kind of teaching Korra through not teaching her. So yeah, I guess man. My problem is, like, I feel like as much as we had Toph, we didn't have a true character development with her, right? Like, she kind of stayed the same character, but she did kind of learn to care for the others more. I'll throw her in S tier. If you move Toph out of S tier, oh man, it's only because I feel like she hasn't had enough story, like really like Sokka level story, right? But that's fine. I'm okay. Is this Julie? It looks like Julie, for sure. Yeah, it's just the Earth Empire. She doesn't have enough. She's B tier, I'd probably say, because she doesn't have enough like true development or whatever. But her not switching on Varric and also going along with his silly plans, I'll throw her. I'll throw her an A tier because she's goated, loyal. Loyalty's hard to find, and she's it. The Yu Yang archers, whatever, they're whatever. They're one episode guys. Who cares? I don't know who this is. I can't see who they are. This is the Fire Nation guy that kisses Azula, I'm pretty sure. I could care less. It's Chit Chang, who wants in on the plan and then gets caught. Could care less. The Mountain, or whatever his name is. Or, no, not the Mountain, because that's the boulder or whatever. But this is the guy that shoots fire out of his, like, his eye. He doesn't obviously say anything. And then he gets beat. I think he has like 1 or 2 lines, actually, now that I think about it. But then he gets beat pretty handily. Sparky Boom Man. Yeah, that's right. He gets beat pretty handily. First by, well, not really by Zuko. Really by, Sokka. Yeah, I guess D. Like, he doesn't really have any impact on this. Like, right? Like, he's not even really a villain. They fight him for like 2 seconds each episode, and that's it. So throw him in D. We don't care about him. This is the guard. Like, okay, some of these characters. What are we doing? This is the guard from that sits down and talks to Zuko when he's pretending to be a or Sokka. Yeah, Sokka when he's pretending to be a thing. But maybe it's Zuko. But whatever. We don't care about these people. I wish you could just get rid of people. Like. But I think if you do, they go. Yeah, I think they go. All right. Why are the Ember Iron players here? They're 1 episode Andes. They're whatever. They're funny. The Toph being like a guy is funny. The Fire Chief is whatever. The Bird. Okay, we're not ranking the Bird. I don't know who this is. This is Iroh. The new Iroh. He can go there. Who cares about him? The new Fire Lord doesn't basically do anything. This is Zhao's commander, I want to say, or something like that. Or I'm pretty positive he's no real take on the story. I may be forgetting something, but that's from what I see. That's what I see. All right, here we go. I don't know who that is if that's not Yakone. I'm gonna just put it down here. I don't remember who that is. Mako, bro. Could Mako have got better writing? Could we have got some better writing? Like a deeper thing about Mako and how, since losing his parents, he's been hurt. Instead, he's like the brooding hot guy. So we're gonna throw him up in. We'll give him B tier. I want to give him A tier. You know what? I'll give him 8. Oh, man. Because he's not Katara level, though. He's not Katara level. Let's make it clear. You know what? I'm going to move Katara up. I think if I move Katara up... Because he does the whole sacrifice thing, and he's willing to give his life for Bolin and everyone to stop Kuvera. So... yeah, I'm gonna move him down to B because he's not really on these levels. He's B. B's his tier. All right. I don't even remember who this is. Unless this isn't Panda, the fire, the swordsman, is it? Maybe it is. It's just a really close up shot. Yeah, maybe it is. If so, throw him up in B tier. Him willing to train Sokka even though, and being like the will of the sword is not. Yeah, 1 episode gave him, and then he had some really cool action scenes in the later episodes when the comet came. This girl, I could care less about. She's just one of the henchmen, so I could care less. Rider people. Do we care about these people? No. The baby. The chief. Maybe that's Fire Lord. That's Iroh when he was a general. We don't really know that much about him. So who cares? Like, I don't care about Iroh when he was a general. Now, if that's the only Iroh on this list, obviously Then we gotta do... No, there's Iroh. Okay, the tree people from Wan's past. I don't know who this is. Oh, this is the old man that Katara almost kills but doesn't kill. He's whatever. Get off my screen. Azula, S tier, easy all day. Whoa. Goated character. Great writing all the way to the end. Never had someone in her life to just love her and help her. So, and she got obsessed with her dad and his lust for power. So, definitely S tier. Great writing, great character. Shu and Doc or whatever. Funny gag, but could care less. Just random minions. There's a little bit more if you do have the comics. There's definitely more story with her. A lot of people are champing for her to have a redemption arc. I don't really care for her to. I mean, maybe, like, my thing is she's still so young that maybe she can still find the error of her ways. But I think this is the boy that gets mad at Aang for dancing with this girl. It's like an episode of Footloose. So I could care less. Iroh, easy S tier. Probably, I don't know if he's the best character, but he's definitely up there. I'd probably put Sokka over him just because of the world building and storytelling and everything. Like, Iroh's set up to be a great character. Sokka is built into being a great character. So, like, and again, this is in no particular order. I can't really order it. Zhang, throw him in C tier. It's only one episode, and it's a really good episode. Get that tattoo. No tattoos. They won't let me in Japan with tattoos. Oh, this is the Fire Lord old ladies. Care less. Oh, we're gonna get a tough one here. May, right? She doesn't really... What does she do that I care about? That might sound harsh, but what does she do? It makes me go like, dang. Like, I'm gonna... C tier? Yeah, C tier is fine for her. This is the girl that Aang, like, dances with and people get all bent out of shape. Fire Lord Ozai, Mark Hamill. Yeah, I agree. Like, that episode that relationship felt so kind of weird, like, forced. Like, there's, like, no real writing there to make it feel, like, more actual. But I did like her line with, like, I love Zuko more than I fear you. That's a sick line. That was a sick line for sure. You weren't a huge fan of Avatar. Bean. We got some problems. Mark Hamill, which is so cool to have him as Ozai. I will be honest. Maybe B tier. Did not. I mean, they left him for, like, season 4. They kind of, like, sprinkled it in all the way until season 4, and we got to see him. But, like, he's not impactful. He's impactful, but he's not impactful, like, to the everyday part of the story all the way to the end. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, he's, like, the ultimate goal, but, like, I feel like we didn't get anything. Like, by the time we get to him, I don't care. I care more about Azula than him, right? Like, maybe I move him up to A. But even, I don't know. Yeah, he probably has about as much complexity as these characters. I give it to him. Roku's cool, but I don't know, right? Like, not enough substance. Roku's really cool. He's not in it a lot to really gain a lot. Yeah, he felt like less of a villain than Zuka or Azula did. So, is this a fire sage? I could care less. Get out of here. Oh, this is old Zuko. Who cares about old Zuko? I don't know who this is. Oh. I don't know who this is actually. Behind, like, it looks like Kyoshi. Maybe a fire. I don't know. Is this the painted lady? Absolutely hated that episode. That episode was so dumb. Such a not needed episode. Ty Lee. Ty Lee can go right there with May. She has no more use than May. If anything, she has less use because she doesn't stand up to Azula. Ursa loves her son, poisons the king, and then is banished. Her story gets better in the expanded universe, but again, she doesn't add anything herself as a character to the series. Not too much, anyways. Juan was awesome. Not S tier awesome, but he was awesome. I loved his story. I loved the couple episodes we got for him. I like that he was kind of like, they almost like showed that he was like not evil, not bad, but he was like a troublemaker, and he would steal, and you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't exactly Aang, like wootsy tootsie, like so I like that. I did like that, and we got a lot of good character development from him. He fought literally to his last breath to try to make the world a better place. So, all right, not too many characters left. We have the warden. I could care less about the warden. Zhao's cool. Zhao can go C tier. Maybe yeah, C tier, because he has a cool episode. Or like when he fights Zuko, and he's willing to like just die. He's like, no, I actually care less. I care more about my pride than dying. Like, so I can respect it. Zuko, easy S tier. Literally probably one of the best, if not the best, written characters of all time. Great redemption arc. I wish, yeah, Lost in the Fog. That is true. I am Zhao the Conqueror. I wish we would have got the heel turn. I wish we would have got, like, I didn't want hints that he was going to become a good guy so early. Like, I think, like, The Mask or whatever the episode was, the spirit, or the blue mask, or spirit mask, can't remember what it's called. I know that's not what it's called. I wish I knew what it was called, but I don't. I wish we would have got more. The blue spirit. I wish we would have got more, like, later on. Like, but it was too obvious too early. But again, Zuko himself as a character, an S tier. I just love that he goes to, like, every port, like the Earth Kingdom, the Fire Nation, and you realize, like, bro, these people don't love us. People hate us. And it's crazy that we're brainwashed into believing that the world loves us when it doesn't. So, Bean, you're saying chat isn't updating? What do you, I seeing chat coming through here. Normally our chat's going a little crazier, but it is like a 8 o'clock on a weekday, so I could see it not. Well, no, don't get me wrong. We've had only a couple people in here. Poncho and Abner was here. I think Abner left. But Poncho's here. We're talking, just a couple of us. The monks, I could care less about. And trust me, when it comes to streaming, oh, you're Abner, bro. I didn't even. It's crazy. So it's just me. Yeah, me and Abner. Yeah, you're not gonna see anything because he's on. Well, actually, if you look at the live stream, like if you look at the video we're live streaming, you should see chat on screen right here, and should show everyone from different walks of life. But yeah. Trust me, I can talk to literally myself. That's how you gotta stream. Gotta be able to willing to talk to yourself. Okay, oh my gosh. A great moment from Korra that I saw the other day that I just remembered was the scene where he's like cutting the guy's hair, and he's like, I don't want to cut my hair, and he's like, oh, it's a tradition, so he's like cutting his hair, and the guy goes, I don't want to cut my hair, and he's like, okay, well, not everyone has to do it. And then he's like, wait, what? So that was funny. But I mean, ultimately they're nothings. Monk. I don't think this is Gyatso. I think this is the other monks. Yeah, Monk Gyatso's here, so they can go here. We don't care. I don't know who this is. Oh, this is the goated avatar. This is the goated avatar that tells Aang, you need to pony up and get the job done. You need to stop putting your own life and your own worries above the world because you don't get to make that choice. So, goated. I'll say C tier. We can't really put him above because it's like one scene, but still, it's goated. Aang, here's a controversial one. Hold on. We have... Oh, where the heck? Before I rank Aang... I did not mean to play that sound effect. I meant to play this one. Controversial take incoming. Aang is not that interesting to me. Aang is just not that interesting to me. He has like I love the story. You know, he feels like he let his people down. He's got to come to terms with everything, being 12 years old. I love it. His connection to Appa, like literally going to the Avatar state because it's a defense mechanism because he feels like Appa's like part of him and he's losing part of him. But I don't think we put... I think we put Aang in S tier. I don't think he can be in SS tier. And honestly, Aang could probably go in A tier. No, he could go S tier. He can go in S tier. It definitely has enough to go into a S tier. But it definitely can't make S plus because he's just one of those things where it's like sometimes the main characters just don't get as good writing as the side characters. And I think it's because like with main characters, like this happens with Naruto too, where it's like you have to know so much about the main character that you get like bloated with information. And it's like, oh, excuse me. It's like side characters, you might only get a limited amount of information, so they make that information so tight that like everything about that character is good versus like we have so much information about main characters. I don't care about the random monks. Oh, this is Boomy or Boomy Jr. or Boomy, Boom Boom or whatever his name is. He's fine. He has some interesting moments in the show. You definitely C tier. Monk Gyatso. I would put him in C tier. He doesn't really get much, but he loves Aang, takes care of Aang. And he originally did not even want Aang to anything to happen to him. I can't remember. No, this is Iki, right? Or Iki, no. That's Milo. I think this is Iki, right? She's whatever. She's like the middle child. She doesn't really do anything for the story. Or she doesn't do much for the story. I think she helped save the Bisons, right? Yeah, because she's the one that dates Kai. So, you know, she does help save the Bison and stuff. And she becomes like her own woman, whatever. Jinora. I hate the weird... Put her in C tier. Because part of writing that I hate... Yeah, it was something like he was like, oh, I won't let them take you away from me or something. But we don't know. It would be interesting if he ran away before and then the Fire Nation destroyed them and then he trained Aang. That would be an interesting storyline. But I did not like Jinora getting so connected with the spirit world that she could just like appear and phase and do all this stuff. Like it seemed like way out of Avatar's like level. It seemed like kind of too much. So I didn't like that. Okay. Kai's cool. He gets some cool moments. I like that he becomes like a good kid. And he goes from like a bad to a good kid. And C tier is fine. I'm fine with that. Milo. Some people love him. Some people hate him. I think he has some really, really funny lines. He's gonna go in C tier, but definitely like, who's in B tier? Yeah, he's definitely still in C tier, but yeah, he has some funny lines. I love when he trains like the little squirrel things, and he's like and he lines them all up and he gets them to do the thing. And are you going to the Fossil Museum? I'm not. We're just far too busy. Trust me, we were gonna buy tickets and everything, just too busy, unfortunately, especially with the wedding and everything coming up in a couple months. Yeah, we just don't have time. We actually have cake testing coming up soon. Babe, what is that? Cake testing? Cake testing. No, next week. Literally next week. So, but if you go, Bean, if you just happen to make it out there, make sure you pick me up some goodies. I'll send you some money. Oh, you're really going? Oh, you gotta pick me up some stuff. I gotta send you some money, Bean. All right, Pema, she's fine. She has some funny moments that she like takes Tenzin away. Is this Hope the baby? Which is so corny, by the way. We named the baby Hope. It's like, okay, sure. Oh, the gamer son, the gamer bro, who doesn't want to become an airbender. Yeah, I could care less. I don't remember who this is. She can go all the way over here. I don't know. Oh, that's the mom. Is that the mom that wants them to take her son? Maybe that is. Yeah, if you go, definitely let me know. I'll definitely send you some money to get some stuff. I was able to get the plushie and the little fossil set from Pokemon Center Online, but if they have other cool stuff there, I would definitely be a buyer. All right, Tenzin. Tenzin is interesting. Tenzin has good story with Aang being like the last Airbender, or you know, the next generation Airbender. And then he's great fighting. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm waking up at 5 a.m. now to work out, and I think it's like definitely. I mean, I'm going to bed pretty early, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, so I'm going to bed pretty early, but still, I think by the time I fall asleep and stuff, but yeah, man, I'm young. I'm like, man, 8 o'clock. I'm like, we may even do the episode tier list and then cut off stream whenever we finish. Though it's already 8 o'clock, so I may end up going till 9. Okay. Man, loyal, good heart, funny moments. He's up in S tier, not SS tier, but I give him S tier for sure. He's got some good moments for sure. So here, I want to put Zahir in S+ tier. I really do. It's hard though because like he had like a plan and his ideals and everything, but it just wasn't fleshed out like Amon was. Like Amon had like I feel like Amon had so much more. Like it's almost like he was evil for the sake of being evil, you know what I mean? Versus Amon like had a reason for why he was. So, but Zahir's cool. I don't know if we put him in S tier though. All right, Bean, have a good one. Happy Pokemon going. I think we'll throw him. He has some great quotes, some great lines. Okay, I'm gonna throw him here. Oh, this character's from the leaked movie? Alright, well, he's just gonna go and... Oh, what are they here for now? Oh, Asami. Like the gorgeous, rich girl that just falls for the street guy. But she has no great character development. All these seasons, what does she really do? She's like okay, so if it's Korra, Bolin, and Mako are B characters, like she's a C character. She definitely has moments. And her going against her dad and stuff, very cool. We like that. We love that. But yeah, she has moments. The dad I'll actually put in C tier because I like that he wants to rebel against people with bending because they killed her mom, or his wife and stuff. And I probably, if someone kill my wife, me and him are on the same page. You feel me? So, a giant? What do you mean? Like she got big? I've just maybe never noticed. But this is the guy that helps to hear. I thought we already saw this guy, to be honest. Maybe I attributed someone to the wrong tier. But yeah, he's whatever. Who cares? This is the homeless guy in the park. Who cares? But at least he got here. I like this guy. I'll put him. He could be D tier, but he's going in C tier because when it came to Amon's powers coming out, he was like, "Nah, bro. I believe in the cause, and you ain't part of the cause." So, I put him in C tier. I like my man for fighting. And then this is like a wolf bats guy. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So there we go. No particular order in how we rank the characters, though. I probably couldn't rank these guys too separately. Hold on, we gotta do that social media. If you guys ever want to see how busy I can get, we gotta do social media. We gotta. Where was it posted? Was it posted to YouTube? And we got to go throw it on TikTok and Instagram Reels and all that stuff. So. And then we'll do the episode list. Your videos. Abner, how's your night going, buddy? How is it going? Shorts. What the heck? Oh, I didn't even have an 8 o'clock one ready. Okay, whatever. Never mind. Just kidding. I really gotta get better with doing my shorts and stuff, but when it comes to time, I'm short. I mean, I'm already short. Can you imagine how much shorter I am? Okay, alright, so that's our tier list. We'll screen grab that. Throw that on Twitter later. Let people argue. Always gotta get that engagement bait, that clickbait. Okay. Can I save it to my desktop, please? Alright. Alright. It's pretty slow right now. Tomorrow's Friday for me because I took Friday off. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have Monday off, so work tomorrow and Friday. Friday I leave early. I gotta go get my picture taken for this manager thing. So Friday I get to leave early. I gotta go to JCPenney or something, get my photo taken. And then yeah, then I get to leave work early. And then, yeah, Saturday, I mean, we're busy, especially with all this stuff we just got in. We got the Spanish, the Chinese all coming in now, all like at once, so we'll be busy. So, but hopefully you're going to enjoy your weekend. It's not work or anything. All right, we'll close that out. All right, now we're going to do episode list. Every Avatar, Last Airbender. All right. Here we go. Time to make some people mad. Oh, it is in order. Is there really only this many episodes? Oh my gosh. Is it really only this many? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess, yeah, it's by book. They even did do it by book. All right, so I think we can all say, even though the first season is like getting its foot in, that definitely they was definitely for kids at first. They definitely more catered it towards kids. Jared, oh, you busy? Yes, Jared, I am very busy. I am so busy. I'm busy ranking Avatar at the moment. The first episode, bro. I don't want to be harsh. But man, Jared, what do you say? I'm always mad. What? Crazy mad? Are you mad with power? Okay. So I'm gonna put Iceberg in B. I can't really give it A. Can't give it S. I'll put it in B. The Avatar Returns. Gotta think. We see Aang send Zuko off the ship. He comes back. He shows. You know, I'll move it down like this because I think A and S is gonna get pretty rough. Like the Southern Air Temple is an A episode, not an S episode. But yeah, when he sees Monkey Atso and he goes Avatar State, Guitar grabs his hand. That's an A episode for me for sure. But when I think of S, Jared, now you're on YouTube. What's up? When I think of S, I think of The Storm. So, spoiler alert. Warriors of Kyoshi. Love this episode. Love the start of Jared. I hope you're doing well as well. And yeah, it's been a while. We need to see. I mean, Orlando, but I guess we need to hang out again when we have time. The Warriors of Kyoshi. The first part's kind of slow, like you know, but I like the part where Aang like feels bad, like, you know, that the village gets destroyed because of him, and he has like the yeah, I'll leave it an A. Yeah, it's the start of Sokka's arc, so I'll leave it there. The king of Amashu. Bumi's cool. It's an okay episode. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's a B tier, it's fine. Imprisoned. Oh god. I don't really like the Haru storyline that much. It's okay. It's not a bad episode, not a good episode. The Spirit World. The first time Aang meets Roku. I think he learns about the winter solstice, right? Or where he has to go on the solstice. He needs to be in solstice. That's fine. I'm not mad at it. Not a great episode, just whatever episode. Winter Solstice Part 2, Avatar Roku. Yeah, they meet. I'm just trying to think. They get there. He goes. He learns he has to master. He has only until the end of the summer. Kind of gets forced upon him. And then he goes into Roku mode and blows crap up. Yeah, we throw it in B tier. Not quite an A tier episode, but the waterbending scroll, funny. There's a lot of comedy in it. The whole guitar stealing thing is like whatever. This is the episode where she gets mad that he's better than her. It's good story writing, but not crazy. C is fine. It's an average episode. It's watchable for sure. Jet. I like the Jet stuff. I don't like the first part. It's kind of slow. I don't like the Aang jealousy. It makes sense, but like, but yeah, I guess if I'm thinking, because it feels like it's a long episode, but like Jet tries to blow up the village and stuff, and Char willing to be like, nah, yeah. We'll throw that in A. We'll throw that in A for sure. The Great Divide, that boy can go all the way in the E tier. The Storm, probably my favorite episode of Avatar, if I'm being honest. It's just so beautiful when you start to see the dichotomy between the two. Like how much Zuko and Aang are alike when they're different. The Blue Spirit, probably an A tier episode. It's kind of like, oh, Aang gets captured, but like Zuko broke him out, but he probably would have got away anyways, but we wanted to have the moment Zuko gets him out. So, and again, kind of like Zuko's too nice to him too early, right? Where like, could it not be something there? So, Fortune Teller, it's just an okay episode. Just nothing. I mean, is it filler? It may be kind of filler. He gets to the village. Yeah, it might be filler, to be honest. Bato of the Water Tribe. We see Aang do something that a lot of people hate, but at the same time, I think it's completely reasonable for a 12-year-old boy to get upset and feel like the only people he knows are leaving him. It's an okay episode. Yeah, it's an okay episode. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, she didn't predict Katara. Well, she didn't say Aang. She said a powerful bender. The Deserter. The Deserter is a good episode. We learned that Aang doesn't really have patience because he's 12. Yeah, then they fight. Yeah, then he fights Zhao, and Zhao burns all of his own ships down. So yeah, B's fine. The Northern Air Temple. Man, it's a good reveal. It's a good reveal. I like them being able to learn how to use like air gliding and stuff. Put our beats here. Waterbending Master. Good episode. Again, I don't know if I would be okay with Aang throwing away the whole universe because Paku is kind of a jerk. And I did not like the betrothal necklace thing. It's like, of course, what's the chance you run into the one guy that like that felt like catch me writing right there. The Siege of the North. They are two separate episodes, technically. Both are very good. I can't remember which part had Zhao burning the fish, and then I want to say it's part 2. Zhao burns the fish, and then Iroh goes crazy. But part 1's pretty good too. With I probably put the part 1 in B, and then part 2 in A. And I'm probably okay with that. The Avatar State. I don't really remember. Abner, can you tell me what the Avatar State episode was? We'll skip that for now. I don't remember. Is it where Aang learns about it? Because I think he learns about the Avatar State already through Roku, right? Through the Solstice. He learns a little bit more about it. The Cave of Two Lovers. I could care less about, honestly. D tier. Omashu. That's like the baby stuff, right? With the baby, and they kidnap, and would you rank my profile pic? I can't even see your profile pic, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to not rank that for now. Oh, Avatar State. Okay. So I'm gonna put Amashu in C tier. It's a fine episode. It introduced May in them, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, I can't see it, unfortunately. Avatar State. Okay, so we're talking when the general tried to make Aang go into Avatar State. It's a fine episode. It's a C tier episode, right? It's nothing too crazy in that episode. The Swamp. Definitely a B tier episode. Has some great moments, some great parts in it. How the swamp pulls them in, and kind of shows Aang moments of the future and stuff. Pretty interesting. Avatar Day, it's whatever. It was cool to see Kyoshi. Didn't really do much for the story. How long you started streaming? Really? 2 weeks ago, a week ago. Actually, really streaming like as much as we've been streaming lately, like just this week. Like we got a better lighting system and everything, and now we're doing like long form streaming. Before it was just our Rip and Chip Pokemon on Fridays, and then we opened it to 2 days a week, and now we try to do it like 3 to 4 times a week was our goal. So Blind Bandit introduces Toph. Amazing character. Great episode, especially with her like not being able to beat Aang. We'll throw that up in A. That's a good episode. Zuko alone, S tier. Obviously, this episode's amazing. Shows, puts him on the hard path to not only redemption, but learning out who he is. So, The chase. Oh, is the chase with the episode with Azula, and they all fight her down together? Definitely an A tier episode for sure. Almost S tier. Almost S tier. Bitter Work. I don't remember what Bitter Work is. Is that where he learns to earthbend? Yeah, Zuko alone's definitely an S tier, 100%. I don't know if Bitter Work is where he learns to earthbend, so I'll go back to that one. The library, they learn about the plans. They lie to him. Oh, he loses Appa. Yeah, B tier. It has big moments, but nothing I'm like, oh man. Outside of losing Appa. The desert, A tier episode for sure. Almost S tier. There's some slow parts that make the episode not feel like these two episodes, like you're locked in 100%. This you're locked in like 85%. So Serpent's Pass, miss me with that Serpent's Pass. I could care less. Got you. I did some streams for my comment on football match. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like a commentator for football. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Bitter Work has to be the episode where he learns earthbending. Learns earthbending. No, doesn't get it. Starts to get it. C tier episode. Unless I'm missing something. Unless I'm forgetting something. The drill, great episode. Love the fight choreography. Love everything. I love when Aang's like all slippery and he slides and slams Azula, and like they hit the wall and then they slide back. It's cool. But again, there's some moments that was like super slow on this episode. Secrets of the Wall. What the Walls of Boston say? City of Walls and Secrets. Probably, if I'm not forgetting something, C tier, because this is before they learn about Lake Loud Guy, and they're just kind of like, what's going on in the city? There's something weird. Tales of Boston say. Now here, controversial take. We do Iroh. We want to say, oh, Iroh's S tier, but boy, we had some stinkers in there. But I think almost as good as Iroh's was Momo's story about missing Appa. Oh, and then we actually saw Appa's story. I'm gonna say A tier. I didn't like the Sokka one, and I didn't like the Katara one, or the Toph one, whichever that was. With the makeup and wasn't a big fan of those, but I was a big fan of the other ones for sure. Appa's Lost Days. Oh, this is Appa's Lost Days is where we actually got to see what he did throughout. A or B. I don't know if I'm misremembering some stuff of how like that episode went. But no, I gotta think. 'Cause they show how he gets away. Animal, yeah, and then boom, boom, boom. Yep. Yeah. Oh, cause Appa's Lost Days has the speech with Zuko and right? Doesn't it have the speech with Zuko and Iroh? And that was an insane speech. So Lake Loud Guy. Jet dies. Pretty good episode. The Earth King, slower episode for sure. The Wall getting accused. The Guru, probably an A tier episode. I would say A tier. Because we got some really good. Again, we have slow moments in that episode for sure, but we have some really good moments with the Guru and Aang learning about the Avatar State and choosing love over the Avatar State. Crossroads of Destiny, S tier, all day long. All day long. I love this episode. I love that Azula gets one off. She says, oh, I'll kill the Avatar one time. Boom. For the first time in anime, we didn't let the hero power up. We just say, nah, we ain't doing that. Bah! We ain't doing that, partner. Bah, bah. Yeah, we're ranking the episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender because that was what was requested, so that's what we're doing. We only have a couple episodes left. Hey, beautiful, could you give me some water, please? I'm like dying over here. Okay, The Awakening. That's season 3, first episode. Season 3, first episode. It's a fine episode, right? It's fine. Nothing too crazy happens, if I remember correctly. The headband missed me with that episode, that Footloose episode. Painted Lady. Painted Lady is just as bad as The Great Divide for me. I could care less. It's a filler episode. Sokka's Master. Great fight scenes, story. I guess it's just not as strong as these others. I don't like that it took a day. Yeah, I don't like that it took a day. It's gonna go to A tier. I think I want an S tier, but it go to A tier. The Beach. It's interesting. You get some good backstory between all of them, and especially Zuko. Yeah, I probably put it in C tier. I agree. Oh, Dragon Ball Z is a sick anime though, so that's nothing wrong with that. The Avatar and the Fire Lord, another S tier episode. The dichotomy and learning that Aang and Zuko are kind of related, and like the thing Aang learns is like that just because you're Fire Nation doesn't mean you're bad. Like very, very good. And we got to see Abner, I don't know, like they talk about this in like an interview I saw, and ever since I saw it, I can't watch these episodes anymore. If you watch how that episode works, whenever Zuko is talking to Iroh in the jail, they always looks like they show that it looks like Zuko's behind bars, not Iroh. Whenever Iroh's talking, they don't it's like they don't show the jail cell, but when they do show it, it's behind Uncle Iroh's back, and it looks like Zuko's in the cell. And I really like those little. I noticed that. I was like, oh man. So, The Runaway, interesting episode. Oh, that's not. Is that the gambling episode? That is the gambling episode. Oh, B tier. Throw a little B tier. Is this the episode where she learns metal bending though? Nah, B tier, even if it is. Puppet Master. I like the Puppet Master. I know we definitely have a difference of opinion with people, but I like the Puppet Master because it's like it's almost like a horror movie. Like I wish I would have added more horror music to it, like a really creepy, like we knew some stuff was going on. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought that was that episode, but you're right. You're right. That's when she gets captured. Nightmares and Daydreams. It's like almost like a clip show episode. Honestly, C tier. Yeah, Puppet Master. It might be an S tier for me, but I don't know. Maybe if they would have like. Again, I guess it's like a kid's show, so but I wish they would have held the secret like a little better, like really like make you never think like, oh, this lady's evil, and then you get like, you know what I mean? The reveal from her being from the Water Tribe was cool. I did like that and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Something makes this episode not the same as like the 4 I got up there, where you have so much lore and so much world building, but also like some really good action stuff. So. It's still high A tier, just like A+ tier really. The Invasion, the first Invasion episode. Because yeah, the Eclipse is a separate episode. The Eclipse is a much better episode because this is where Zuko fights his dad. So this, I'll say it's a B tier episode. A lot of fighting. It's all right. It's actually kind of slow. Maybe this. Yeah, maybe like this. Because outside of Zuko offering to fight his dad, the rest of them, like, the mission just fails. And yeah, I wish they wouldn't have gave those little hints. Like, I wish it would have just kind of been a bigger surprise. So we get that fight, which is great, and I'm gonna help the Avatar. But like Aang, what really happens with his group? They just fail. They just don't make it. So yeah. Also, Azula shows here, even with no bending, she's awesome. So the Western Air Temple. Hi, Zuko here. Zuko joins the team. It's a fine episode. So not bad. Better than average, I would say. Fire bending masters, A tier. I know a lot of people would put this episode in S tier, but if you remember, like, a lot of it's slow. Like them getting to like the Aztec temple and them getting stuck in the stuff, and like a lot of that part kind of is slow. I mean, maybe world building or whatever you call it, but it felt slow. Like, and then obviously you knew that there was like dragons in the cave. Like, it's kind of, again, they kind of like shoved it in your face. If definitely A tier though. When the dragon shoots the fire around them and they see the rainbow and they understand the meaning of life. Beautiful, beautiful scene. Oh, Boiling Rock. Boiling Rock is interesting. Almost done. Boiling Rock. Boiling Rock Part 1 was not nearly as good as Boiling Part. I would do like this. Part 2 is great. With the dad and then Suki. I don't think Suki really should have been able to climb that whole thing that she did. Especially like metal, like Spider-Man. Yeah, like Part 1 was like the setup for Part 2. So I'm okay with putting it, you know, it's like people always say for like the Harry Potter movies, like the last book, movie 7, yeah, it's 8 movies, 7. It's like a snore fest, and it's so slow, and it's like, oh my god, get it over with. But like, you really don't get all the payoffs in the second part if you don't have that first part. So you know what I mean? It's like, while it's certainly not great and it's slow, you need it to get to 8. So it's like, it's a necessary evil. The Southern Raiders. Oh, that's gonna be A tier. PTA. No, A tier. I like seeing Katara go off. Again, it's what made Katara so high up on my list. Is like, she'll do it. You know, she's kind, but don't mistake that kindness for weakness. So, Ember Iron players are gonna get an A for me, only because I could put them in B, honestly. Because normally, yeah, you know what? I'll put them in B. Because normally they'd be like a C or D because it's a recap. But they made an original story for the recap, and that was just, I love that. I did love that. So to be fair, I like how they did that. So B tier. All right. So the 4-part finale. I gotta remember what. Yeah, I did too. Hey Trey, how's it going? No, if you're not on or you've seen our last not Instagram X post, we have all of Tohoku in. We have Fukuoka and Hiroshima. I think they all have got cleared by clearance now, or by customs now. So we're just waiting them. They literally should be here. I mean, today's only Wednesday, so they could be here Friday as early as Monday. So as soon as they get here, though, they'll be shipped out. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to email us anytime. So do not worry at all. All right. Now, trying to remember when, what happens in each one of these. So the Phoenix King, Man, I gotta try to remember now. The Phoenix King is just... Okay, now, so we're gonna have to do a little research for this last part, because this is the last part. Oh, okay. I don't want like the title. I want the episode list. Season 3, Fire. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, the Phoenix King. Aang is informed that Ozai's plan to burn down the Earth Kingdom with an airship fleet disappears during the night. Sleepwalking the street. Oh, no. This is where the lion turtle starts. This is where the lion turtle starts. Straight up in B tier. Yeah, this is the yes. This is yeah, Trey, not a problem at all. Yeah, this is a slow start. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, certainly B tier. All right, next episode, the Old Masters. The gang finds Iroh. Okay, one of the best scenes in the whole show. We know this already. Let's ignore that for the second. Aang comes to the conclusion he must kill Ozai. For this, I want to put in A tier for the speech alone. That's a beautiful speech. And it's a really good setup. No, I'll probably move this down and then move this into B tier. I probably don't, because I mean the Iroh scene's beautiful, but what else is going on that episode? I think Sozin's Comet is Sugo fights Azula in the Agni Kai, which is far better than yeah, again, that scene is an S tier scene, but for the episode, that's what we're gonna put it in B. Man, okay, yeah, this is A tier, not quite S tier. I mean, because this fight's beautiful, but outside of what else is going on, like just them destroying the fleet and stuff is kind of like a little slower, and like, again, not bad at all. Just we're trying to keep up with S tier, so A tier for sure. Avatar Aang, the last episode. I hate the ending of this show. I know. I hate the ending of this show. Let me tell you why. If you don't know, if you're not on Twitter, we had this argument already, but I'm willing to have this argument again. I hate the lion turtle. I hate that Aang gets his he hits the spot on his back perfectly with the rock that gets him to have his avatar state back. I hate that Ozai's winning that fight pretty cleanly until we get the avatar state, and then magically it's basically a wash. The avatar state just crushes Ozai. So it's like one-sided and then one-sided immediately the other way. Hate it. I hate it so much. What I would have wanted, even if you would have kept Lion Turtle and the ticket, I would have wanted the only scene that I really wish was added, which would have changed a lot for me personally. If Aang was in that little rock thing where he was getting beat down by Ozai, and then he cleared his mind and he thought like, he clears his mind. But then Ozai, he starts to threaten him. And he's like, well, after I take out you, I'm going to kill the Water Nation and the Earth Nation. And then, like, so he says, like, the Water Nation. And then, like, Aang has, like, thoughts of Katara and the ones he loves. And then he thinks of, like, the Earth Nation. He thinks of Toph and the people he's met, like the Hope and etc. and Suki. And then, then he has the last thought. He thought about, he's already wiped out the Airbenders, what he could do to everyone else. And then that's what, that love for the world is what triggers the Avatar state. And then I would have liked a fair... Because apparently Ozai is supposed to be, like, the strongest firebender of all time, or one of the strongest firebenders of all time. Like, he's like a prodigy. And then on top of that, he's boosted by the comet. So, and then Aang was not a proficient firebender. I know, like, with the Avatar state, he gets, like, the past whatever of 100 lives. But still, I would have loved to see Ozai at least, like, think like Korra, the probe ending, or, like, let's say, like, the Avatar would, like, send rocks and water at him. He would, like, shoot the fire and then, like, turn it into steam with the other hand, like, and, like, yeah, like, he's losing, but almost trying to keep up. Like, I would have loved that instead of just getting absolutely bodied. And that's it. We could throw Avatar Aang up in A tier, because overall it is action-packed. Again, could be S tier if we had a couple more better choices in the end. But that's it. That is my Avatar ranking list. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, like, the Avatar state is the Avatar state. And his own ego, like, did certainly get away. And apparently that is, like, a trope of firebenders. Their own ego. It's like Zhao's ego allowed Zuko to beat him. Zuko should have never beat Zhao, by the way. But, like, his own ego got the best of him, thinking, oh, he's nothing. I don't have to even try against him. So, part of it's there. But yeah, I don't know. I think it could have felt a little more like again, Zuko versus I do, by the way, I love that that Zuko admits basically, like, even like at the end when he's as strong as he is, he's like, I could not take my sister. It's because she's, like, half crazy and something's wrong with her that I feel like I have a chance to take her. So I also love that Azula's technically still stronger in the end. But anyways, guys, that's it. We'll wrap up stream like 20 minutes early. Because, yeah, we don't have live open. I was going to say, if we had live open, play one more game. But we want to wrap it up a little bit early, so I go spend some time with the wifey. And then I go shower up and get ready for bed, because I got to be up at 5 a.m. to work out. But make sure you guys go lock in your Abyss Eye. It's the last chance to get it at the current price before price spikes. And honestly, I haven't checked my phone in a while, so it might have already been sold out. So thank you guys. Abner, thank you so much for hanging out. Brother, anytime you're here, it's a good time. So have a great day at work. Oh, tomorrow's your Friday, so have a good day. If I see you at the streams, we're streaming tomorrow. I don't think we were gonna stream tomorrow originally. I think we were off, but with Chaos Rising, which I thought was coming out today, coming out tomorrow, I think we're gonna stream Chaos Rising tomorrow. So play a couple games with a new deck, especially the Beedrill and Greninja. I'll make the decks while I'm at work. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for anyone else that may be in chat, just hanging out and watching. And I will catch you guys later.